we're also back. The Outer Worlds, as expected. It's so right there. If you weren't expecting Outer Worlds, then so that's what you probably know, isn't it? Isn't it? Why is that? Okay. There we go. So last stream, I think, I said that I would, okay, music. You need to calm down now. I need to, I don't know, it's a little bit lower, too. Yeah, but last stream I said I was gonna go and, organize my inventory, which I did. For like roughly an hour after stream, I was organizing everything. And single capture. It's not gonna immediately capture, even though it's this correct window. It's gonna capture it all. It's because it's on a loading screen, isn't it? It's on a loading screen right now. There it is. Let's see. So yeah, I went through, like, organized a couple things. So I've been in and out of the ship, like, going and, like, buying and selling weapons. Came back to the ship with, these two having a little bit of a flirt. Well, less of a flirt, more of just, Ada getting cleaned by Sam, so to speak.
On standby for command.
Thanks, Sam. What are you doing over
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
I don't know if I can bring it up at all. No.
Take
Okay.
care. I require a functioning captain to run a ship.
Yeah, that would be necessary. So there's us.
I must confess, I have not been playing for far too long. You're sure this will... Oh, yes. That's the spot exactly. Why, I didn't expect you to be so thorough. I am ashamed to admit. Oh, Captain.
Hi.
Here you are.
I mean, I just walked
Pardon,
in there.
But perhaps you could afford us some privacy, please?
Okay, I'll leave. You two have fun in there. But yeah, that's what they're doing. So, as you can see, my inventory is nice and clean, and not full with random weapons. And I've cleaned out a couple of these things. I've narrowed down what I really need on me. And for consumables, I went through, I sorted out what I have the most of for each type, per se. So I only have one of each type now. And the rest of it is stored in here. And there's fridges up there. There's food in here also because, well, there's more than 2 food types and there's only 2 fridges up there. There's some other, like, misc dialogue up there with, with, I think it was, I don't know if that was on stream, but there was a conversation between, I forget their names, Allie and Felix on something. Then there was one where Allie was very confused that Max was no longer or he's a different person, rather. And then there's a bunch of crap in here. I don't remember what was not. Oh yeah, I also got myself, like I said, with a corrosion weapon, so we don't get fucked over by automechanicals. I said automatons. That's not this game. And yeah, it's all the same, really. But I also upgraded everyone's weapons. I went through and gave them better weapons, and now they should hopefully do better, because that's a lot more damage than what she was using before. And I gave her a plasma rifle, and then Max has tactical shotgun, which is much better than his old shotgun. I gave him a better staffing that doesn't use it, and these two got their stuff. Let's see. Oh, hey, that's the whole text for the New Vegas intro. Now, where did you find that at? I've been trying to look for that for ages, and I was never able to find it. Unless the people are just doing it now, because I made it popular. Found it on the internet. I'm gonna take full credit for that thing happening. Anyway. Yeah. Yeah, that's about right. Except you forgot the part where he asks for your name, but understandable. Documentary copy passed on. I guess there is one now on the internet.
I've shut off the visual feed from my ocular inputs in the captain's quarters, so you're free to disrobe whenever you'd like.
Nice! Actually, I can't do that on stream. You might be not looking, but those people are looking. It was posted in 2016. Well, then how come I didn't find it? But yeah, you missed me. You missed you getting filled in on everything. Anyway. We got a couple of things to do. Space. So we're gonna go to that place. We gotta go to Stellar Bay for that.
Battery levels are fully charged.
That's good to hear. Okay, let's go back to Monarch.
We're now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain.
Yeah. Alright, let's go get ourselves a casserole, huh? I think that's what it was anyway. I read casserole. Unless this is something else, which is entirely possible. But also high chance. How you doing? I did finally get Farming Sim downloaded, so we could do that at some point. So where do we get? We get it at that place. Let's go to that place. Oh, how's sound, by the way? I assume it's good because nothing has changed since last stream, except for me turning down the bot a little bit.
I hear those rich people in Byzantium pay a handsome bit for
Yeah. In here. Oh, the chef guy from who hates us or something, or hates living,
I see
rather.
you stuck around.
Well, I've come and go. Hey, you wanna? I need a casserole. You got one of
That
those?
was a real popular meal 10, 20 years back, before the board tucked tail and ran. These days, everybody's had a belly full of salt tuna. They all want borscht. And the mushrooms, well, not many venture out of town, what with the monsters hereabouts.
Fair.
I can whip one up for you, but it'll cost. Here's a menu.
Oh, yikes.
Oh.
I can't cover this much, Captain.
You're standing behind a doorway. Currently looking through Final Fantasy VII mods and missed a couple crucial ones. Whoa, 3,000 bits! You fucking crazy, man?
What? No, Captain, I don't want you to do it this way.
It's all right, miss. I'm a coward at heart. Made that clear from the outset. Look, Captain, this is the best I can do without putting myself out of business.
This is some high markup, though. Okay, I guess 2,000 bits. That's still very much not reasonable, but
I'm mighty glad you reckon so. This is gonna take about an hour in the oven. Nothing I can do to speed it. That's just how cooking works.
Oh. Yeah. Actually, there is a way
There
to
we
speed it.
are.
You just fade to black.
Now, if you don't mind, I really need to take a leak.
My belly's gurgling just to smell it, Mr. Raymond. Thank you so much.
A pleasure to help such a charming young lady. You're a gentle soul, miss. Be careful with this one, all right? He's kind of a brute.
Oh, gosh. My tum's rumbling just smelling that casserole.
Yeah? I mean, it's not salt tuna, at least. Oh, wait, now I have to talk. Let's have a talk.
The dustback casserole Mr. Raymond made smells incredible. Oh, I kind of want to take a little taste. But I'm gonna be strong. Now look how cute these cakes from Cascadia are. Someone even traced little hearts in them.
Oh, yeah, the things we found in accident.
I guess that settles dinner. Thanks for hauling me all over creation, Captain.
No problem. Let's get ready for the lady now. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, if you know what I'm
I
saying.
was gonna, but then it hit me.
Uh-oh.
I got this nice meal all planned out with music, and I got that soap to scrub up with, but I don't got nothing nice to wear, Captain.
Oh, what do you mean? You got armor. Does he have anything in mind?
I don't have a head for fashion, and I can't really picture myself in something clean and pretty. There's this place I heard of in Byzantium, Jolicoeur's Haberdashery. I bet I could find something nigh on perfect at a place like that.
Oh. Byzantium. I don't even know how to go there.
Well, not today, no, but maybe someday. I know this is all a little crazy, Captain, but I think it's gotta be this place. I saw the lady who runs it on Aetherwave, and, well, she made everybody she dressed feel better. Confident.
There's one called Remaco that uses AI neural networks to improve every texture. Seems very fancy and advanced for texturing. I mean, it'd be impressive if an AI could do better than what Blizzard's calling a remake. Fuck gun. Hear what is it? Warcraft? Or World of Warcraft, rather, or something. Whatever Blizzard remake thing was, it was awful. That's always a good sign that an AI can do better than the whole company. I guess at some
Thanks,
point.
Captain. I know I've been asking a lot, but you help me out every time. You're the best.
Thanks, man. Alright, well, if we ever find out how to go there, there's not even a waypoint, so we don't even know how to go there. That's always good. Shit, I guess we're not doing that anytime soon. Printing press. Out there. Alright, I guess we'll go up there. Yeah, Warcraft there. Yeah, I hear it's, oof. I hear it's, oof. It's just the same thing, basically. As the original, so you don't really get much. And apparently they took out stuff? Question mark. But don't quote me on that one. I just saw one video on it.
You didn't seem too much like traveling with us before you met that hermit fellow.
Yes, I was kind of an ass, wasn't I?
I wouldn't say that. You were more of an, well, I'm just glad you're not like that anymore.
Oh, I'm still an ass, just someone who knows he is. It's quite amusing, the ridiculous things that go through my head.
Just like the rest of us, then. You're all right, Mr. Victor.
Alright, a self-aware ass. That's always a good thing. The user score on it on Metacritic is a 0.5? Fucking hell. How do you get a 0.5? Is it the lowest? So that means you'd be able to rate 0 on Metacritic. Wow, that's fucking abysmal. I wonder what the highest individual review was to make it a 0.5. Like, did someone rate 1, but they only rated 1 just because they didn't know they could rate it as 0?
This will be over quickly.
Good job, Cap! Here goes nothing.
Oh, yeah, everyone has better weapons, so they can actually kill things. Like so.
Sorry!
The armor situation's still an issue, though. Oh, boy. Yeah, now that we have good shit. Well, that.
There we go.
Much easier. don't know where or what that dot is. Oh, it's that guy. They're all just crouched. That's what you call an assassination in the business. Look at that. There's a whole 332 positive reviews, 87 mixed, and 10,000 negative. Oh, good. What are those positive reviews then? Are all 300 positive reviews are Blizzard's employees, right? Hey. Oh boy. If you thought Fallout 76 was bad, Blizzard one-upped you there. Bethesda.
Here we go.
Alright.
Nothing personal, I swear.
They can actually kill things now because they have decent weapons. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Is this? Am I? Nope. It's just dark in here. Good. I'm stuck on nothing. Phone's dark. Have this positive review. The game is a cash grab at a legendary series. The graphics look quote-unquote better. But besides that, it's in every way worse than the original, which, by the way, received all the technical issues that the reforged version has. Avoid this game, avoid Blizzard. I don't know if that designates positivity. So are we sure these 300 people knew that they're all Australian, and they saw the number upside down, so they thought it was 1, but it was actually 10. That's my game theory. Hey. Oh boy, Blizzard. You've done it. You've done something, that's for sure. Hey, at least that one I can talk about on stream without any politics, maybe.
May you find peace in
Most of the positive reviews are either actually not positive or I can't read them because the Russians are just glad they got a game. Like the original, they thought it was just the original Warcraft because they didn't get the other one, so they thought, wow, what is this cool game? It looks like it looks all brand new, and because Russia's like, what?
Are you two okay?
Okay, talk. They're all just getting it for the first time, so they thought, wow, that's a really good game. But then it's actually, oh, you're not an enemy. Warcraft will always be the best, and then that's a bunch of Russian that I don't know. Throw that in Google Translate and see what broken translation we can get for that. Hi! Nay Von Nay and August Von Nay. Hi.
Hope you're here to help. We only got so many bullets left, and I ain't keen on using
Oh,
one
I'm
on
guessing
you.
you're with the dudes back there. I'm here to secure a printing press.
That's the mission. Thing is, I ain't so sure it's worth it anymore.
You keep spewing that sulfur, I'm liable to leave you to the rafts. What my well-meaning idiot of a brother intends to say is, we appreciate the assist.
I don't know if they're gonna be too much help. I think our crew's got this.
Would that we could. We ain't leaving our men behind, and they ain't moving on their own. Our medic has got our trauma kit, but we got separated. We ain't seen him in a couple of hours.
I'm a medic. Any ideas?
Yeah, on account of giving him the order. He's searching the old settlement to the north of the press.
I'll look for him. I'm guessing that's the settlement north of the press. Warcraft will always be the best. I do not understand the indignation about the game, but I will never put such a low rating. We managed to save the lamp. It became more pleasant to play on the new chart. Yeah, I passed the company with pleasure. Moreover, now the game will be constantly updated. That's debatable. And something, comrades, will twist something somewhere. Patience. You heard the band. Patience. Something, comrades, something will twist something somewhere, and we'll get a better game. Hey. Oi, oi, oi. Oh, your things. Name.
I'll take your confession now.
You need to assassinate him outright? Not quite. We got him low, so.
Nice one.
Oh, his body went flying. I can't tell what your hitbox is. There we go.
Your life was merely an illusion anyway.
Yeah. There we go. So that whole Warcraft business doesn't look too good for Blizzard, eh? Except maybe that Russian review. That's the one. Alright, let's go look for the medic. Oh, hi. Oh. The game crashed. Huh. Alright, well, that's a first. Didn't know I'd play Fallen New Vegas, eh? Huh. That's our first crash of the whole playthrough. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Huh. Seems familiar. Well, I mean, not for this game, no, but yeah, other games, yeah. It's canon to everything else, including some of Obsidian's other property. But this is a first for Outer Worlds. This game crashed on me once out of nowhere, yeah. I mean, it's expected. It's expected for anything Bethesda to crash, seemingly out of nowhere. I.e. Fallout. Then again, that's probably due to the fact that I have, like, the fucking dozens of mods installed in Fallout New Vegas. And on Outer Worlds. I don't have any issues with Skyrim, though, yeah. Well, I'm crashing at you. Wait a minute. You said, oh. Hey, it autosave. Okay, I'll save here. Good. So, you said Skyrim crashed on you. And you don't have issues with Skyrim. Normally. Yeah? Are we sure we're talking about the same Skyrim? Oh, then again, I guess you wouldn't probably have, say normally, yeah. That seems very suspicious. Okay. Didn't actually assassinate him.
Nice kill.
Oh, shit. Okay, there's the corrosion damage. It only crashed. It's never done that in the almost 9 years I played it. Ah, corrosion. Ow. Corrosion. Okay. Well, let's do a cheeky save real quick. Yeah, just in case. Okay, well, I should have saved after reloading. But yeah, huh. Actually, I don't have my stats thing up. There we go. Let's have a frame rate counter up there. Just in case.
Here we go.
And then mention the other Final Fantasy VII mod was. It was the better than what Blizzard could apparently do. Oh, hi! Don't look at me like that.
That one's done for. Nice hit.
Oh yeah, toxball stick, right? There's one of them, yes, but there's another one called New Threat, huh? What would that be about? Can I? Thank you. Just go through here. Can't reload that. It's a content and balance overhaul, huh? Hello, medic. Hey, oh, dead, huh? Let's see. Among God's alcohol and empty adreno syringes, the kit also contains a surprisingly well-maintained anti-Cleo defibrillator, a suture wire, and a pair of Spacer's Choice Cotter Instant brand surgical clamps. This could be used for field dressing, or the alcohol and gauze can make a half-decent explosive. A euthanasia kit. Shooting for the head is merciful. What are you doing being woke that early? That's a good question. That's a lot of shit in here. Alright, well, I found the medic. Their fake clearly bring back the real Vic. Nah, it's fine. I am real, man. I like anime and cat girl. Final Fantasy VII New Threat mod, or FF7NT, is a content and balance overhaul mod for the PC version of the game. It is focused on being a mid-core difficulty mode with a learning curve that's designed to be accessible for players of all skill ranges. In addition to overhauling all the game's enemies and equipment, it also adds new side quest bosses and other challenges. That's a lot of things. What the fuck is this, though? What the fuck is this? Oh, it's a shotgun. Oh, you just do. I dropped it. That's what I did. I meant to hit C, and I hit X. Nice. I was going to ask if you ever slept, and I thought I did. I did sleep. That's why I'm up early. So yeah, the euthanasia kit is better. Yeah, it's just better. Question is it better than his current shotgun? No. Because it's not. Because it's a tactical shotgun Mark II. So yeah, so it's better than the Mark I, but not the Mark II. So I'll keep it myself then. Right. Journal. This is a fucking. I get it. Oh no! I used my medical healer. Let's tell him about his inhaler. Ammo. There's a dead dude. I didn't even notice the first time. All right. Let's become over paranoid and save every 2 seconds. Right. What do I do with... No, I want this one. I just gotta give them the trauma kit real quick, and then we'll go and deal with the printing press. Someone was coughing rapidly. Oh, I didn't even notice those two back there. Hi.
Any luck out there?
So is this the whole population of derp exterminated yet? No, they are not. You did have a nice drug trip, though, Max. So I found the trauma kit in your medic said.
Oh, fuck. Well, that's better than nothing. Thanks. We'll head out as soon as we're patched up.
There you go. Alright, there's the team done. You searched you too, yeah. Or, well, you have nothing on you if I didn't. Yeah, you had a drug trip and you have a different shotgun this time. Give Victor Max more drug trip. He wants more. No, I think he's good with the drug trip he already had. Isn't that right?
Yes, you caught me ruminating again. Guilty as charged.
Oh yeah, you had dialogue.
What's occupying your thoughts?
You had different dialogue. I forgot to. Oh, the book. Oh yeah, during the experience at that place. Oh yeah, you talked with your dead mother and you had a bit of a quarrel, let's say.
I wouldn't say my parents disowned me, strictly speaking. But before they died, they accused me of thoughtlessly abandoning them. I couldn't understand it. I was only trying to make them proud by becoming a better vessel for the plan, to feel the joy they felt. I was so certain my potential was wasted as a laborer, and was willing to risk everything just to prove to them that they were wrong. I was lost, misguided.
Oh, okay. Alright, there you go. How was talking to your dead parents, by the way? Alright, let's go to publications place. But yeah, we hotbox the shit out of that fucking weird lady's place on the asteroid. So yeah, that was a hell of a. Ooh. It's a safety announcement draft. A draft is delivered of different safety announcements from when the press was still operational. Most of them have been crossed out. Safety guards are there to guard your safety. That's a terrible slogan. Replacement limbs are no replacements at all. Yeah, I think that's what they are. Let's convey safety standards around our conveyor. That's terrible. Don't be a fool around the spools. That one's catchy. The fuck are those alien ball sack? Oh, you know. Oh, you know. It's like a fucking... all those, like, ones that say, like, wear a condom, but it rhymes. Like, don't be a fool and wrap your tool or whatever. Beautiful. Ammo. More. So, oh, it's a bunch of raptidons.
Enough of you.
Oh, okay. Yeah? Oh, I'm standing in shit. Oh, yeah, okay. Nice.
Was merely an illusion anyway. Nice one, Captain.
Oh god. There we go. Ow. The helmet. Ow. Ow. Where am I taking hurt from? Oh, I've been poisoned. Good. Good. Oh, big boy. There we go. I didn't notice the vicar went down. Max went down, but yeah. But not the lady that I still don't know how to pronounce the name of. Can't reload a can't reload that. Now can you? There you go. Yeah, that's reloaded. That's not. Oh, hi.
I'm ready for this.
Alrighty. Right, we're stealing shit. Did I steal everything? No, I didn't. I didn't do over here. Did I? Okay. Ugh. Hi, menu. Thing in. Ooh, hi. Oh boy, a terminal. I get to do reading. Oh, fucking. What did it say? That was a tremor. I thought it's a trauma accident. I was about to say, what the fuck? Let's see. Terry's birthday. No, you're not celebrating Terry's birthday. Terry's dead, folks. I know he meant a lot to everyone here, myself included, but let his untimely demise be a lesson about safety in the workplace. Don't pet the candids. Yeah. So we're leaving. To all employees of Terra 1 publications, yes, the rumors are true, we're leaving. The board has decided to cut our losses and operate on Terra 2 instead. In accordance with the evacuation orders, we are to await a shuttle out of Cascadia. When we get word that our ride is on the way, we'll shutter this facility, pack everything up, and lock the door on the way out. Until then, however, we are expected to continue working. I'm sure reassignments are forthcoming, but that's not an excuse to slow down. We still have magazines to publish, people. Our customers are eager to find out what happens in Dissident Hunter 112. Other than the hazard clause again. I assume it's the same thing, yeah. I don't know if they ever got that publication. Not. It's in here. A bunch of crap I don't care about. I think. I assume. Let's see. Printer is currently inoperable. Let's see. New equipment detected. System must restart for alignment. Oh. I don't even get to see anything about it. Alright. I think that was it. Oh, wait, no, there's over here. Chrono Field Aggregator. What the fuck was that stroke of a sentence? Restores some of your TD meter when you deal a crit. This effect has a cooldown. Interesting. A ring. Interesting. Other things? Interesting. Final notice. C. Shuster. To whom it may concern, I, Caden Shuster, do hereby declare my official resignation. Delivery services to the Terra 1 printing facility number OD 2214 shall cease forthwith. During my tenure of service, I have made known numerous complaints regarding the hazards of working on this law-forsaken rock, including but not limited to 1. The infestation of unknown insects in my sinus cavities, resulting in weeks of unpaid leave. 2. The as-yet unreimbursed loss of several articles of clothing due to the acidic properties of the local atmosphere. 3. The constant, unrelenting aggression for local wildlife. 4. A persistent itching and coughing malady in my lungs, likely due to breathing in trace amounts of sulfur. And 5. Equally persistent indigestion, a symptom of an overall nutritional problem stemming from the fact that I am in fact allergic to fish, which is the main diet provided to service workers based in Stellar Bay. I have received the following responses to these complaints, all of which I deem unacceptable. 1. At my resulting loss of olfactory senses, I was deemed, quote, lucky to no longer suffer the stench of fish and sulfur. 2. My wardrobe was replaced with uniforms out of Stellar Bay, which suffered the exact same oh god, this man talks in big words, and I can't read me no big brain. It's the exact same degradation, and I was thus no better off. 3. At my instance, I was awarded the services of local hunter, one Rand Wentworth, who spent the entire service call inebriated and offending my sensibilities with off-color language. 4. After a thorough medical examination, I was found to be in, quote, working health, which is deemed more fortunate than many. And 5. At my insistence that additional dietary needs to be offered, I was instead awarded extra supplies of toilet paper. After this latest response, I hereby tell whoever is reading this to go hang themselves, and that your replacement rollers, ink cards, belting, bindings, keys, stamps, lubricants, and whatever else is in these infernal boxes can all be found rotting in the wilderness. Fucking hell. This man hated his job. Jesus. No wonder fucking delivery people fucking destroy your boxes whenever you're shipping shit. Imagine having to drive through that shit outside. Okay, let's do a couple more. I don't think I need the light ammo, do I? I'll probably fine. We need the mag picks though. Nah, we're fine now. Oh, besides, there's free ones over here. In here. Oh crap. Oh, $250.
Left hand, Cap.
Let's see. Shipment status, UDL masks. Let's see. I think this one's the first. Oh wait, no, this one's the first one. To whom it may concern, I was talking to one of our guards, and he isn't having trouble breathing at all. In fact, none of our guards have had asthma attacks from the air here. We believe it is because of their gas masks. I've attached a purpose request for safety equipment for the rest of us. And in reply, of UDL Mark V Sentry masks are meant for use in crowd dispersal scenarios. They are not appropriate for workplace environment. Your purchase request has been denied. Oh, okay. This isn't like China where they just have them everywhere. Or Japan, I guess, for that matter too. My concern, my boss is using olfactory filters to ward off the stench of sulfur from this law-forsaken planet. I've attached a purchase request for a number of filters so that the rest of us don't have to suffer. And in reply, focus testing indicates the air quality in Terra 1 does not warrant the use of olfactory filters or any other scent blocking equipment. Your purchase request for, quote, something to deal with the stink of sulfur is denied. Finally, replacement rollers. This is in a reverse direction? Question mark? No, there it is. Whom may concern, rollers in our printing press are degraded and will break soon if touched. Purchase order. Our records indicate that your facility is not due for replacement parts for another 5 months. We will send new parts, including rollers, when the time comes. They aren't lasting as long because of the sulfur in this fucking air. We need new parts before the ones we get break. According to the manufacturer, current rollers are capable of retaining efficiency in all environments. We have no evidence to support your claim that the rollers are, quote, degrading because of this censored air. Okay, well, apparently they did. So, I don't know how independent that testing was. That's back outside. And then, yeah, that's where we came from. Yeah. Alright. There we go. That thing is fixed. Nice. I think that was it for here anyway. Yeah, except for the main part, but you know. Oh shit. Oh. Yeah. Oh boy. Excuse me. Fuck is that? Okay.
How are you feeling, Mr. Vicar? After your, hallucinations?
Fantastic. But it must be said that the sensation of myself as a separate mind inside a bag of skin was the real hallucination.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow, indeed.
Yeah.
It's quite liberating to realize that one is simply an aperture through which the universe experiences itself, and that all my pain and suffering was of my own creation.
So if Felix snuck into your quarters one night and stole half your underwear and filled the other half with itching powder, you'd kindly thank the universe and take it in stride? Not that I'm asking for any particular reason.
Uh-huh. Alright, is this theft? That's still theft, okay. I fixed your printer. Now you can print propaganda now. Congratulations.
If you'll just listen.
Oh boy.
No more listening. No more preaching. We are losing people left and right. We need to act.
Enough, Zora. I'm not putting the torch to innocent people. Do you want to bring the board's cruisers and gunships down on us? Captain.
Hi.
Apologies, but our situation grows dire. Our people talk of foolish endeavors.
Uh-oh.
What news do you bring?
Better not be war, because that's very foolish. Printing press is fixed.
Excellent.
Did you find the Van Nuys?
Yep. Should be on their way back, too.
Thank the Eternal.
Unless they're still sitting out
One
there.
step closer to bringing the truth to every man, woman, and child in Halcyon. This plan's brilliance is in its subtlety. For the time being, let us cease our activities on the tower, lest we bring premature attention upon us. I have much to do, articles to write, sermons to ponder. We live in such an exciting time. Let's talk later.
Hey, I need to see to the wounded, but drop by the clinic when you can. I want a word.
Oh, hi. You're this isn't the clinic.
Hey.
Okay. I need to wait for you to go. Do I need to wait for you to walk all the way to the actual clinic? Hi.
A fine morning, isn't it?
Yeah, actually it's afternoon, but apparently I have
All right.
questions. You have a story?
Before all this, I was a writer for MSI's product catalog. It was my purpose to spread awareness of Saltuna in its various forms. The certainty with which I spun among the other cogs in their machine stifled creativity and personal growth.
Yeah, sounds right. I mean that's a fair point. I got the exact opposite here. Freedom's fun and all. I hit a monitor over there. That's the freedom of being able to move your arms even though no one's looking at you. But you're moving your arms anyway for dramatic effect.
On that we agree.
Oh, okay.
Why have you come?
I was telling you about your printing press, fool. I'm also waiting. Are you at the clinic yet? Go to the clinic.
What? Sorry. Long day.
Oh, but you said come talk to you when you're at the clinic. Go to the clinic. Hurry up, lady. Actually, let's check. That one we can't do until we get a bit of access to that place, which is probably later down the story. Yeah, that one I might do if there's nothing. If this turns out to be a fluke. A little faster, maybe. Hi. Go lean up against a wall or whatever. And you look very busy. Hi.
Hey, Captain. I need your help. We ought to keep it hush-hush.
Oh,
You know about what happened here, right? The history of Amber Heights?
I heard about that back in the day. Something about pirates massacring the town.
Oh yeah, that part.
Right. Common belief is that the pirates fled to an old relay station that had already been abandoned, and nobody could find them. The station's locked up, but one of my people found an old data cartridge in a nearby rat nest.
Yeah?
It's mostly corrupted, but I pulled a couple codes off of it. One is the code to the Amber Heights gate. I don't recognize the other, but it's similar. I bet it opens a door.
Yeah? Would this gate be?
Right. The access codes to Amber Heights. What gets me is, if this belonged to the pirates, that means they knew someone there.
I'm
If
guessing
someone
the
gave
front
them
gates.
the gate code, all those deaths, Captain. All that blood is on their hands.
Why is this got to be on the hush hush?
Graham isn't fond of talking about the history here. He had friends who worked here. The massacre hit him pretty hard.
Ah.
You know him. Live and let live and all that. I don't want to burden him right now, especially if this ends up being a dead end.
Alrighty. I'll write that thing. Alright, I guess we're going to a relay station. Anything else?
Just a warning. The area is infested with mantisaurs. I'd send some help, but we're, preparing for war.
Alright, I guess I'm on
Appreciate
it.
it. Here's the code. If it works, bring back anything you find. Supplies are best, but information's good too.
Fair.
If someone was behind the Amber Heights massacre, it'd give a lot of people around here some closure to find out who and string them up. Good luck. Watch out for the Taros.
Mm-hmm. I guess we're not going to, that random place. Guessing it's this one. Yeah. Where would this be at? Near there. Let's go there. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I also got some achievements off stream. Both intentionally and unintentionally. Achievo unlocked. Let's see. Oh yeah, well, tinkering shit. I got one where it was, improving gear 30 times throughout tinkering and mods, which I did. And then I also got well-balanced breakfast, which basically eat one of everything at the same time. And then not the best choice, which is basically have everything equipped of a Spacer Choice brand, which I knocked out real quick. Because I can. And, anyway. Alright, Outpost. Mana Queens. Good.
Got it. Inside voices.
You said something in my right ear, but I didn't know what it was.
Here we go.
Here's a little
Shit.
trick I learned in prison.
Alright, the things you're trying to give you herpes, but you chose no. Oh yeah, that thing. And good old that thing. Oh, you got blinded.
That's the last of them.
I didn't know they could even do that. And now oh. You doing good there? Didn't? Okay. That's how blindness works. You just have smoke in front of your eyes. I guess what they did is, I don't know, maybe spewed some shit. Alright, abandoned relay station. Here we are.
Here we go.
I'll take your confession now.
There we go.
Here goes nothing. Nice hit.
Fucking hell. It's actually how it looks for most RPGs that have the blind status, yeah? Alright, understandable, have.
May you find peace in death.
Oh, level. Alright. Level. You're at 45. Maybe. Interesting. Don't care really about. I don't know. I still don't know what's considered a heavy weapon, though. Melee, I don't care anymore. Oh yeah, I got that, didn't I? The, what you call it? Or did I? Oh, I didn't. I'm like halfway there, so I thought we'd be done with this, but no. Hack, auto mechanicals, maybe crouch move speed would be nice. And then let's bump the Y up a bit. There we go. So problem with this new threat mod for Final Fantasy, I'm gonna have to restart. That is an issue now, isn't it? I'm sure you could just work up back to the point where we were. So, we didn't get too far. You had a lot of crap on you. Oh, you're a Mega Man, so... Oh, does that mean I got... okay. Is there an achievement to kill the Mega thing or whatever? Oh, did I already get it? Oh yeah, I got it, didn't I, already? Yeah, okay, never mind. Yeah. Yeah, but there's new content. Huh. Shit. That's a problem. Alright, Final Fantasy VII in the bin forever. Even though it doesn't matter to this channel, because, well, you know. Toy middle here. Their code! Warning off the, that can go in there. Let me look around real quick, see if there's anything I missed. There's barely anything here. Oh, good. Hold 2 bullets. Oh. So, information? There's a lot of crap in here, that's for sure. There's a dead dude in here. Someone's eye patch. Sneak attack damage plus 10%. Interesting. Look at that, I'm cool now. And that's actually a kind of useful thing. Not the cool part, the sneak attack damage part. Put your gun away, there you go. Man, there's a lot of crap in here. I really won't take all that long since all we did is the reactor just kind of renders the first frame of it null and void. Yeah, at least it was entertaining. To me anyway. Somehow. Old data cartridge, there it is. $500!
Great work.
On this terminal. Has been decommissioned following, yeah. Messages. Work order, that one. Status report 1. Recording engineer Wildquest. Tunnels are in, cables are laid, Devil's Peak is receiving, but we're waiting on signal confirmation from the outpost. This whole place stinks of sulfur. We should have brought masks. I'm sure I've heard something in the caverns beneath the tower. Something's living there. Here's hoping we don't unsettle it, or else that place ain't gonna be safe for the cable guys. Yeah, doing the voices does breathe new life into it, yeah. That was mostly the driving force behind the whole thing, was so I can do haha funny voices. Because that's what the playthrough that I watched at good old 14 years old did. Or 15, something like that. It was hilarious. We got signal from Hamber Heights, Stellar Bay, and Cascadia. Still waiting on word from Bayside, Terrace, and our Aurora Borealis Ridge. I ought to note that I was right about these caverns. They ain't safe. Some kind of, hell, I don't know, a big thing with claws. I ain't an animal scientist. Can't wait to get the hell off of this rock. Enclosure. Your work order UDL-221 has been completed. The substation will now be disabled and closed off. It should be noted that the lead engineer, Franklin Walquiz, has perished due to a workplace accident involving hostile wildlife in the Devil's Peak Caverns, yeah? It should be further noted that Mr. Walquiz's complaints regarding the dangers of the Taylor 1 wildlife has been redacted. Got that one. And then this hazard clause again. Annual log entry. Gonna die from this damn fool and earned. I know it. He said Amber Heights is gonna have more bits than we can spend. But those suited morons up and spend it all for us. Books and vases and pretty shit. You can't eat a fucking book. Look at us now. Off all the closets to coop up in and lick our wounds. We had to choose the one that set up to lock itself up. Feel like a marauder digging at the walls like this. We had to get out before we starve. It ain't possible, but Nelson's over there trying to keep her spirits up, and I don't get the energy to fight him on it. Screw that Bryant fellow. Eyes bigger than his fucking stomach. Or, yeah. That's a weird sentence. Always stick with not using voice mod though, since it's a pain having to tab out and find a voice, which ends up pausing the game. Yeah, that is a thing, but luckily I don't have that issue because I'm not playing the game. Amber Heights. That'll make me think of the fucking EA intro because it's in a game. Yeah, that's not even the one. It's EA Sports. Well, fuck. Anyway, hi. Sound quality dips when I use voice mod. That's fine.
Welcome back. You find anything out there?
I found information.
Let's see. These are old. Looks like correspondences between the pirates. Some bits here, some there, some... Wait. This one's got the Amber Heights gate code on it. Just like the one I found earlier. And here's... letter. Wait, this is from Graham. Oh, of all the... Captain. He gave them the gate codes.
Oh. Huh. I don't want to have to put loads of Vist plugins on voice mod too. Good old Vist. I mean... that doesn't seem very rational of him to do.
Watch it. That's our leader you're talking about.
Just saying.
My friend. I know he's got his head in the clouds, but I always believed there was a core of good there. What the hell happened to live and let live? Thank you for bringing this back, but I need some time. I gotta think. I'll let you know if I figure something out.
Okay. Huh. Wow. That's awkward. Alright, let's go find an ice palace. And before it gets out of control, let's go to Stellar Bay and let's clear our inventory again. Before it gets out of control again, so to speak. I just need a shop. You're a shop.
You look like a man.
I'm not looking for parts. I'm looking to sell parts, that's for sure. Sell these. Let's see. Wow, that's actually kind of good armor. That one's not. Actually, here's what I'll do first. That's terrible. I think I have something that does better medical. But I don't actually know I didn't. I got rid of it because I already have good medical. I don't need more medical. No. I already have that. That one's not too bad. Shock armor rating. So you're protected against shock. You have better melee skilling. And your carrying capacity goes up. Interesting. Don't care. Don't care. That's my old helmet. You already have one. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. It's one of these things is different. 6. Oh, that's terrible. That's heavy armor. I just wanted to see how good it was. It's atrocious. Also, how is an eye patch more protective than a helmet? so that's always a good sign. This is still better, even though I don't need it. Because I patch him, I might keep one of these on me. In case I need it for someone else in the party. Not this party, but the pistol lady. I forgot her name. Yeah, you don't even have... I didn't even put any things on you, I just realized. No. Okay.
You look like...
No, I'm just here to sell shit. I'm just here to sell my junk. There we go. Look how clean and... well, we were clean and organized anyway. So all this shit came along. Same way stereotypical female armor works in a lot of games. Alright, listen. You have a problem with that? No. 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 Okay. Map. Back to here. I'm just saying that's why the eye patch does more protect, yeah? Fair. Understandable. Have. Oh, they're doing it again. They're doing it again. Whatever it is, they're doing it again. Yeah. This is all meat. I'm guessing. Yeah. Yeah. It just disappeared. Nice. Sugary. Carb. Meat. Oh, wait, no, it's that one. I thought it was that one. Never mind. And all these are carbohydrates. Carbs, carbs, carbs. It's a sugary drink. Carbs, carbs. I think I just sold the rest of those off. Because I'm never going to use them. Less is more, apparently, yeah? I don't know if that quite works in some situations, but
I need to increase the toilet suction to account for the amount of fiber in those Spacer's Choice meals.
I see. Let's see. Sugary drink. We have a couple of those. Store those two in there, and then we'll just scrap those two, because we don't need them. There we go. Perfect. Oh, yeah, I should probably search through these real quick. I forgot to. Another corrosion thing. There's that. Tech skills, shock. Oh yeah, N-ray is only good against flesh targets apparently, so it's kind of goes hand in hand with plasma. Yeah, there's that. I don't think I'll be needing any of those mods. Don't care. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Yeah, this does a lot more damage than that.
We gotta talk about this.
We're gonna talk about what? What's this? Are you talking about the table? What are we talking about?
I can't believe I wanted to shake his hand. I need a shower. Makes you wonder if being a treacherous, two-timing coward is some sort of contagious disease, or if he was just born that way.
Who? You talking about Graham? You haven't even met the guy yet. What are you talking about?
Graham Bryant, if that is his real name.
What are you talking about?
I can't trust a word that came out of his mouth.
But you didn't even meet the guy.
First, I liked what Graham was doing. The iconoclasts were going to change Halcyon for the better. But then, we found out Graham was behind the slaughter of Amber Heights. How can anybody so morally bankrupt lead a movement to transform the colony?
How'd you find out any of... how'd you find out about any of these things? In the first place, are they just all... They're just all watching all this unfold in the ship, aren't they? They're all watching this live stream, aren't they? That's why you don't look up to role models, eh?
Yeah, maybe you're right. You'd never do something like that, would you? Slaughter a whole community of innocents?
Listen, I'm not Max. Sure, for the right price. I mean, technically, he didn't kill them. He just allowed it to happen.
I'm sure Graham told himself the same thing. He wasn't the one who held the gun and pulled the trigger. All he did was turn a key. The thing is, that's all it takes. Sometimes the difference between right and wrong is turning a key, or looking the other way, or keeping your mouth shut when you ought to speak up.
Fair point.
Let's get back to it. I need to put all this ugly business with Graham behind me.
He's got connections. Yeah. He's watching right now. Hey, Felix, if you're watching. Hi. Not that Felix, though. Not the big YouTube guy. Unless they are the same person, which would be a hell of a coincidence. Let's put that back just so I can keep it. And then, oh yeah, that armor. Is that better than any armor anyone has? It's better than yours, but I don't care. Slightly better, slightly worse than yours, actually. It's terrible compared to that. And, yeah. Neither of you are using melee weapons, this thing, so it doesn't help you. I might keep it, just in case. I could probably upgrade it enough to do that, but it sounds like work. Let's repair everything while we're here. Could tinker everything a bit, get some more damage out of everything. Might as well. Spend a few of my bits here and there. There we go. Everything is slightly better. That won't change anything. That'll go up by a whole 1. Nice. That's actually a lot better. 40, 70, 80. 34, 41. 35, 46. I might as well do these helmets. That's good enough for now. Alright, to the place. Were you wanting to do farming cement?
Oh, ha ha ha. That tickles. How odd. No, don't desist. I think I might like it. Further data collection is required for accurate assessment.
Can I show this on Twitch? Farming Sim 19 anytime soon, though. Defined soon. Anyway, HRS 1084, a satellite in the outer part of the Halcon system. Heliospheric Research Station 1084 is technically owned by the board, but it has been long since abandoned.
We've reached HRS-1084, Captain. It's emitting a very weak docking signal. I almost mislabeled it as normal etheric static.
Yeah. There it is. That's another space station thing. I forgot what the other one that looked like that was. It wasn't the ground big, that's for sure. Oh, wait, no, it's that other satellite. Alright, let's go. Let's see. Let's swap out some people. Let's soon being at some point in time. That's a hell of a statement. Alright, let's get the grills on. Grills in here. So we have 1 melee and 1 range now, even though, well, technically we had 1 range before. But you get the idea. Alrighty.
It's quiet as the grave in here. We should get the power generator going again. Might cheer up the place.
Yeah. Terminal, restore power. Some coolant tank. Some to steal some of that. A lot of explosive shit. How did I not trip off that mine?
Okay.
I probably should move back, ladies. If you're wanting to play it sometime tonight, I won't be able to stream it. Probably not tonight. Because I have to install it still. Or, well, at least see if I installed it.
Sure are a lot of charging automechs. What are the chances they're friendly?
Oh, you know. This terminal. Yeah, power. Yeah, that's a lot of those in there. And we gotta restore power anyway, because we have to restore power. Said you did? I did? Did I say that I installed it, or did I say I wanted to do it tonight? This one's gonna be tricky. So you gotta install it. Then I probably did get it installed. Oh, this is restricted access, but doesn't matter. How am I not setting off these mines? Okay, can I not open doors because there's no power? Yeah. Who's in there? Hello, who's home? Can't tell. There's also a dude in there. Well, now the $1 million question becomes... Ooh, this is where we came from, wasn't it? Yeah. No. This way, maybe. Yes. Not really that big of a download, though. 10 gigs. What do you mean not that big? That's pretty large compared to other things, yes. But compared to a good chunk of stuff on my hard drive, that's not too big. There are definitely bigger things, but you know, a good chunk of. Then again, a good chunk of my fucking hard drive is deceased thanks to my identity thing. I assume for in here. Yeah. Like a good chunk of stuff in my hard drive is like 5 megabytes, but that's all because it's shit that I could run on my old PC. And it's, you know, well, stuff that's just very tiny in general. 10 gigabytes is still a lot of stuff, though. How many mines are there? Who mined? It's probably all those enemies. They're probably like marauders or something then. But if it wasn't those marauders, then who fucking mined the place? All right. See, generator mode, maintenance mode is active. Minimal functions available. Setting may not take too long if you don't have it installed. Yeah. Well, even then, I don't know if I'd do it tonight. Mostly, today, what's today, actually? It's Monday. Oh, I don't know. I have to see. Well, we'll have to, it mostly depend on if anything else was happening. But anyway, turning on the generator, updating, disabling emergency, activating all that, activating facility lights, security, air recyclers, toilets, air flushing toilets. See maintenance log for details. Nice. Maintenance logs. The facility status report. Critical issues 1, non-critical issues 2. I still need to stream Dishonored 2 before anything else. I still don't know what that game is. Critical issues. Issue 1, a toilet and maintenance barracks does not flush. Replacement part ordered 1243 days ago. Non-critical issues. Issues 1, sensors indicate Alta... Oh, good. Gas is leaking from storage tanks. Gas is toxic to humans. It is. Admin override. Priority set to non-critical. Management does not utilize the gas tank storage room. Sensors detect that the new laboratory sent air freshener is learning low. Oh god. That toilet. Our work order existing work order was open that long ago and was the last access that long ago.
Oh, I see you've
hi.
activated your holographic shroud, Captain. Excellent. Becoming indistinguishable from an authentic UDL trooper will prove advantageous to your current situation.
And what is that? What's going on?
A UDL vessel has been tracking our position and just recently docked with the station. They are patching into the station's transmission lines now. I cannot stop.
I've been waiting for this day since we tagged your ship in Cascadia, Captain. Wait, who are you? No one told me we had security forces deployed on the
Right.
station already.
Oh, hi. We already handled it. You're good. We're good over here, guys.
Roger that. Just as a precaution, I'm sure you won't mind if we turn on the station's security systems. Can't be too careful. We hate to leave this location undefended after a close call with outlaws.
Yeah, of course. I've already reacted them, so I think you're having some issues over there, buddy.
That should have been fixed by now. As you say, we'll just head out then. Safe travel, soldier.
Thanks,
The
man.
UDL gunship is undocking from the station. They appear to be departing into space.
I've never been great at de-escalation.
Nice. Well, that's one less problem for us. This isn't a real door. Oh, it's just that place was restricted. Actually, wait, I just look like those people now. Stealth and or kill everything game. I think that's a majority of games out there. Let's see, that's restricted. Yeah, we were just in the kitchen. That's not a real door. Oh well. Combat room. The core element of it is stealth. So it's a stealth game. I just said that. Oh, you're alive. I didn't even notice that. It's barred. Okay. We'll be have fun in there, guys. We were already in there, I think. No, we weren't. Were we? No, because I would have stolen that. Messages. To redacted your concern. You asked that I reach out. I'm doing so. Is something amiss with the team? How's their morale? Their commitment to the project? Of course morale is low. You gave these PhDs tanks of nuclear scrambling gas and no warm bodies to test it on. What do you think would happen? They could test on each other all they want, but no one lays a hand on my squad. I'm installing safeguards in case anyone challenges that decree. And then a bedtime story. Kimball I to Kimball A. So at a time there's a princess who trained to be a soldier, while the other princesses got jobs at canneries and counting houses. The soldier squinted down her sights at the firing range and made sure she hit the target every time. Then one day a not very nice man offered her a job at Ivory Tower, far away from the kingdom. The princess could provide for her ailing father, her lovely child, and her goofball husband, but she would have to stay locked in the tower until the doctors could find a way out. Once she thought better of her choices, the princess applied for early dismissal, but no one listened in the end. I love you, Angelica with a J. Maybe you can write me a better ending. Give your father a hug and tell him I'm sorry for missing another birthday. This is so sad. Security routines. Good security routines there, guys. We're gonna get noticed soon.
Watch your step.
You watch my step. I already de-mined the whole place. Wait a minute, that name? What was the name? What is down here. What's up here? Name was spelled with a J. That's what I was saying. Like, who the fuck spells it with a J? What's up here? Why is there a person with a sniper rifle up here? Alright. I have bacon now. Which means we're real America, even though America doesn't exist here. Did I? Yeah. Okay. Alright, this way. Anything in here? A terminal. Any good security routines? Online. Disengage. Okay. Personnel files. Mama Bear. Pimble came by asking if any of the docs had been around. I told her what I knew. It's been quiet, just like Alpha. She walked off with a spring in her step. Okay, weird. Then she requisitioned a UDL Electric 4 3000 for my checkpoint. And a credit concussion mines. Guess she didn't believe me. Is she preparing for war? She acted like knows something the rest of us don't. Seems especially uncomfortable around the docks. Weird. Oh, helmet. Queen. Ah, there's quarters over here. There's Queen in here, there. Crap in this one. Okay. I want that. There you go. Oh. Locker there, guys. This way.
But they've been left here all alone.
Yeah. What's this? Let's see. Holding tank 03 log. Subject Dr. James Guthrie. Current status alive, extremely unstable condition. Stasis setting active. Note, subject will need extensive nuclear resequencing for any chance of viable extraction. I'm so sorry to end up like this, James. We'll come back for you all and fix this. I swear not. Please forgive us. Something tells me that's not happening anytime soon. Alright. Holding tank 02 log. Dr. Claire Purcell. Current status alive, unstable. See a second. Active note. Subject's condition is dire. Make sure resuscitation devices are in hand upon revival. Just hold on, Claire. We almost had it this time. I swear, we'll bring you back. Of the 01 log. Charles McNulty. Alive, unstable. Status active. Note, subject should not be revived until a method for stabilizing his condition is found. Interesting. Ah, this was the barred door. Let's see. Security routines. Oh. Oh. How close are we to that? Nowhere near close. Fuck. Modify these. Yeah. So that. Yeah, admin location groundbreaker, admin username, boss. Accessing override data, displaying automated confirmation. If you're reading this, you're standing on the legal property of Sublight Salvage and Shipping. Good luck, contractor. Report back to Sublight HQ to collect your cut. There it is. Project summary. Executive Research Focus Group E177J48. Purpose: biological hybridization and assimilation strategies. Active team members, those guys. Inactive team members, all the people that are in there, I think. And maybe some dead people. Goal: further the chimeric sciences via the targeted modification of human nuclein using strands obtained from Halcon native fauna. Classification that, aka Raptidon. Patient morale. It's come to my attention that a culture of distrust has soured relations between this place's research staff and security personnel. Many of you have submitted requests for early dismissal. To the research staff, the importance of your work supersedes any interpersonal conflict. To our security personnel, there will be no early dismissal. You also notice that your employment contract has no set end date. We can enjoy a discussion of morale and its impact on success matrices once the question of humanity's place in the Halcon colony is answered. In the meantime, get back to work. Logs. Charlie. We almost lost Charlie. It was a runaway resequencing shift. Once it started, it kept going, spreading beyond the isolated tissue to a full-blown systemic infiltration. He said it was like every organ was itchy. I told him we iced him, freeze him until we could work out how to reverse what had gone wrong. Every time Lore, like Lore as a concept, or a person named Lore, walked by me, she rubbed my shoulders and asked me to take a different reading. They didn't need to be taken. It was just to keep my mind occupied. She's been checking on me every hour since. And then Claire. We had to put Claire on ice today. She and The others drew straws. Claire lost. The change was slower this time. At first, the resequence stayed within normal parameters, but then it spread again, just like with Charlie. Tomorrow I'm reaching out to my handler directly. I need some answers. I wonder how Guthrie's doing. I hear sympathy music from under his door. Some transcript. See, is anyone listening to this frequency? Who's that? I'm project lead on 1084. I wanted. Station 1084, you have orders to maintain wireless silence until mission end state is achieved. Executive override password, that one. What can I do for you, Doctor? The board told me that they would deliver my queries about our transcription problem on the... that. Where are we with that? I'm afraid I cannot provide an update status at this time, Doctor. The assault cruiser should have arrived on Earth by now. My query was addressed to the Climerical Research Department at George D. Hefzi Institute in Budapest. Is that a real place? I don't know if that's a real place. I'm assuming it's either not a real place, and they just made it up, or it is a real place, and Obsidian did their homework. Now, one of my associates will reach out when we have an update. When? Aren't you in contact with the assault cruiser? What happened out there? Station 1084, misuse of this channel is a fireable offense, as is abusing your executive override, save in case of emergency. Damn it, this is an and you know. I'm James. The saga is being entered by Dr. Fall. I assume. I had to prescribe Dr. Chartand enough sedatives to knock out a primal. Yesterday morning, Dr. Guthrie and I drew straws to decide which of us would be the next test subject. He pulled the short one. No new developments. After all our sacrifices, it still feels like we're miles away from a breakthrough. Eva has forgiven herself for the losses. Maybe some time away from here will clear her mind. The board confirmed receipt of my report and transmitted our recall notice. We're just awaiting transport. I wish we could take some time away from the project to clear our heads, but we're not even close to that point. Interesting.
Job done. We can go home to the ship, right? I've been missing Ada fierce.
We talked to her like...
Hold on a tick. Don't we know Chartran from Cascadia?
Do we? That's a good question. Anyway. Can't get in here. One of you's gonna stop me, isn't there? Oh wait, no, they're all disabled. Okay, I guess we're fine then. What's in here? Code key card. There, that, no blank UDL key card. Closing down. Our transport vessel has been dispatched to here. We're taking the liberty of upgrading the sensitive materials containment rating of this asset, which means you are permitted to leave with company-branded consumables, but all personal effects must be left behind. Do not interfere with the tanks. A cleanup crew will dispose of all exhausted assets in time. Anyone who requires ethical correction therapy can seek to a Spacer's Core or Spacer Care approved alienist. Personal files. Owen Guthrie. James is gone and he never said goodbye. I keep telling myself that I wanted to remember him as he was outside of the tank. Or maybe he was just bad at goodbyes. When I saw what was left of him, I wanted to airlock everyone who let it happen. Could have said something, James. We were never short on time. Nothing's keeping me here now. The bits aren't worth it. I'm requesting a transfer. I get the impression I'm not the only one. Chief Kimball. Kimball thinks there'll be trouble once the docks ran out of warm bodies. If James is around, I know he set her straight. Now that he's gone, maybe I could use some convincing too. She showed up next to my bunk last night. Said that if anything happened to her, her password was her daughter's name. Hope it never comes to that. Well, I need that because I think we hacked our way through it, so. Ooh. Bunch of crap that I don't care about. Oh, UL key card. Now make a key card. I don't know what that did for us, but we have a key card now. Electrical control room? Key card. I don't think we need that. Alright. Examine chip and label. 1 case of concussive mines to here. Signed by Chief of Security Ida Campbell. Warning, contents may have shifted in transit. Warranty is void on any and all detonated mines regardless of cause. Tampering with, disabling, or destroying mines is a fireable offense. Oops. I guess we're being fired now. Mines are not a company authorized decoration, pet, or sporting equipment. Mines are not suitable for ingestion, yeah? Mines are not eligible for any recycling promotion. Do not purposely stand, sit, or recline on mines. Mines are not your friend. UDL claims no liability for any actions taken or not taken by mines. UDL recognizes you could have chosen any remote explosives provider. The commitment guarantees product and safety. Asterisk. For many shipments to come, thank you and have a pleasant detonation. Yeah, about that one. Is this a real door now? There's everything in here. Yeah, I think that was everything in here. I don't think that door will be unlocked now. I think that was just if I had to find a way in there thing. Anyway. Alright, let's go back. Q1 accent.
Crew members Ellie and Max are engaged in a heated discussion in the kitchen.
A heated discussion, huh?
Maximilian. Vicar. Vicky.
I don't know what it was.
Aw, this is no fun anymore.
That was one hell of a heated discussion there. No, I still don't have the million on game, yeah? Hell of a heated discussion if I say so myself. How you doing?
Battery levels are fully charged.
That's good to hear.
Need something?
I'm just walking through. Anyway, yeah, let's go back to the groundbreaker and, yeah.
Captain, I wish to offer my commendations for convincing the UDL's gunship to leave HRS-1084. I did not favor the idea of being stripped and sold for parts.
I also didn't favor the idea of getting shot up, either. So, you know, everyone wins.
Destination reached. The groundbreaker.
Bacon is good. It tastes like bacon because it's bacon. Yeah. Making bacon. Yep. Bacon. As the engineer said, "Hi, how you doing? Did your thing."
Finally, a base of our own. Soon we'll have eyes on every corner of the system. Well done, Captain.
Thanks, man. There's also stuff in there.
I'll have those dismantled. You can never be too careful when moving into someone else's territory. Aside from the automated security, did you meet any resistance at the station?
There was a gunship, but they fucked off.
I knew it. They've been shadowing us since Monarch, maybe even longer. I've been less than honest with you. Your assignments weren't strictly about the salvage business.
I
We might have figured that out already.
I'm the bait, as they say. Guessing this is all about the whole cloak and dagger thing you were apparently talking about at some point.
That's right. Up until now, I've kept you in the dark for your protection. And more importantly, mine. But I'd like to think we've earned each other's trust. After the Monarch job, I started connecting the dots. I didn't like the picture. Then what we found at Station 1084 confirmed my fears. You and I have stumbled onto something big. Something none of us were meant to know.
Was it covered up?
Maybe the worst.
Very bad news.
Ask yourself why a skeleton crew was studying that Alta Vitae gas in secret. Ask yourself why stockpiles were hidden on a planet full of monsters.
Guessing you have some sort of game theory on that one. I think we all know what that game theory is. They're hiding from you now.
Before we go any further, I want you to keep an open mind. Can you do that for me, Captain?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Aliens. I'm talking about aliens. They're the ones responsible for the deaths at 1084, and who knows what else. We have to put a stop to it.
That was that was a very sharp turn. I was not expecting that one. Okay. I thought you were gonna go with like some sort of like, I guess that kind of goes in territory of like a corporate cover-up thing. Maybe you overshot it there. Aliens.
I'm saying it's aliens. I'm not asking you to like it. I'm not even asking you to believe it. But I need to act on this threat to the colony, and I can't do it alone.
Well, at least she doesn't expect us to believe it.
This doesn't feel at all right, Captain.
I've noticed.
The crew is skeptical. That's good. I don't want you walking into the unknown with blindfolds on. I assume you have questions?
I have several questions.
If we're gonna see this through, I'll need your trust and commitment. Now's the time for setting doubts aside.
I don't know if that was even loud enough to get picked up, but yeah. Anyway. So, are we talking aliens like foreign country aliens? 'Cause I don't know if countries even exist out here. I guess we're on different planets, so probably not.
Conspiracy.
Oh boy.
One carried out with the help of human collaborators, assuming they haven't all been replaced.
You know?
This is an invasion of our very cells. That damned gas is mixing our nucleon with halcyon biology to twist us, change us, make us more like those monsters on Monarch.
There's people out there, you know. But also, given the whole, space thing, I think aliens wouldn't be that far-fetched here. You know, given stuff like Star Wars or Star Trek, I guess, probably. Where there's probably non-human things on there. So. I haven't seen any evidence of them.
No kidding. That's how they want it. When I lined up the evidence in my spreadsheet, there was only one possible conclusion looking back at me. This is my data talking, not my anxiety or lack of sleep.
Probably both of those, actually. I don't know what to make of this.
If you don't believe me, go pay a visit to the puppet master who's working against her own kind. Dr. Chartrand is the crooked psychopath behind the gas experiments. She sold out her species. I need you to put a bullet through her skull.
That escalated quickly. Why?
She's a research scientist and a damn good one. Before UDL poached her, She engineered a 0.2% increase in cystipig juiciness.
Oh, 0.2%, holy shit.
Now she's doing the same thing with humanity. Her fingerprints were all over Station 1084. You saw what she did to her team.
I mean, this seems a bit, you know, Admiral, given the sketchiness of this whole business itself.
You've got me all wrong. I just want to add Savior of Humanity to my resume. I've got ambitions outside of this office, you know. Besides, this way Sublight gets first dibs on alien salvage.
So you're at it for the street cred, huh? I like the fact that the speech check could be done with the whole one silence. But, so it literally doesn't take a genius to figure out that I don't see anything wrong over there, per se.
Do you usually come across innocent people trapped in suspension tanks? Because some of us would call that excessive. Remember, the tanks were just the shit she left behind. Just imagine the experiments she carted off to her next lab.
You know, I like the fact that I can keep doing it forever. But they still didn't seem that evil.
Do you usually come across innocent?
No.
Remember.
I thought that'd be a way of farming XP, but no, they thought of that one. So where does she fit into this whole mess?
We're far beyond theories. Chartrand's logs, the gas, the suspension tanks. How much proof do you need? Wake up, Captain.
Wake up, sheeple.
An invasion needs collaborators working from the shadows. She has access to the board, unlimited funds, and a colony full of sheep.
I guess. Maybe we'll talk first and then shoot later.
This key card will get you through the front door of her Byzantium estate.
Disconnected.
Don't ask how I got it. You might not like the answer. By now, the other side knows what you're doing. Don't trust anything Chartrand says. She's compromised down to the bone. Maybe even deeper than that.
First off, what disconnected? It was the bot. Why did the bot disconnect? Let's try this one again. And then loop the cue. There we go. Maybe. High chance. Okay, by chance. Right, back to this. Was something disconnected? I wonder what it was. It was actually the bot, and then you. But the first time was the bot, yes. Unless you disconnected it yourself. Which would be evil. Evil. Oops. I accidentally clicked on a voice channel. Put that away. Mark II sawed off, huh? Oh, I don't have Max in the party right now, so I can't check if that's better. Handguns, don't care. Don't care. Oh boy, it's a lot of crap to check. No, I was gonna get rid of those. No. Carbs, meat. Carbs, sugar, carbs. Don't mind me just checking my inventory here. Lady. I'm just, you know, just looking through my backpack for stuff. Don't care. No. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Yeah, I'll figure out everything else later. I don't know how I'd do that without first being in a place. I could pick a door, because I went the wrong way, that's why. You could probably just drag it out. If you really wanted to. So that's there. That's us. These are both in Byzantium. Alright, I guess we're finally going to do the main storyline. Or continue it, at least. We've caught up on, we finally caught up on side quests. Hello. No snarky comment? No? Okay. No snarky comment. What is this? This is meat. Carbs, meat. Carbs, meat. Meat. Carbs. Speed. Sugary carbs. And we're looking for carbs. 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 Do that in the private
Didn't our
place.
request no more fertilizer shipments be brought on board? Who keeps ordering these?
Who's ordering fertilizer? Oh wait, right. Good old Sam.
Greetings, customer.
Hi. Is this sugary? That's caffeine. I have caffeine. I know this organization is, oh, excuse me, thrilling to watch, but you know. Yeah, dump those in there. I might do this. We'll dump all the sugary drinks in here as well. So this will be sugary and caffeine, and then in here will be other crap. You'll most likely never use. But it'll be in there. What was that status effect? Hardened. That might be useful to have on us, unless we already have that. Never mind. Tactical. I don't think we have that. Oh. Alright, sort this. There you go. I think we're good, yeah. And then the weapon mods. Scope. Grip. Scope. I should probably go through and get rid of those too, but oh well. Alright, let's... Hey, remember the storyline? You remember that, don't you? Let's go do that.
We're now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain.
Alrighty. Let's see, what was... So why do we have to give this lady her pills now? Soon. Oh right, it's the contact for our wanted scientist fella. There's a story here, I think.
What are the chances of all the times and places we could have been born?
Yeah.
We're here.
Ah, the charmer. Welcome back. Drink, chat, or business? All of the above?
Actually, business. Here, have your pills.
Says someone who's never had any fun.
Listen.
Exactly. See? I'm glad someone on your crew's got some sensible. Got her head on straight. Whew, that hits the spot. Right in the, oh, no, there it is. There it is. Yes. We're in business. Let's go.
Okay.
That was fast. I gotta see about stocking some on the ship.
You be careful. The first one's free. After that, they'll offer you gainful employment.
I guess glad to have you
Great.
on board.
Where to?
The information dude.
Hiram? I ain't checked in on that man in an age. He's running the giant radio tower we lovingly call Devil's Peak. We'll be going south and west, mostly along the road till we're past Fallbrook. Out there's a western slope that'll lead us through some fun. You like hunting, right? That's fun.
Not around here.
If you're more of a spelunker, Rotting River will take you into the mountain caverns. We can discuss options when we get closer. That said, 3's already a crowd. I don't mind waiting somewhere until you got a spot open.
Alright. I guess we have the 2 newcomers.
Mighty big gun you got there. I'm looking forward to seeing you use it. That's a pretty big gun for a hunter.
I don't know what the game's like on Terra 2, but out here, the daintier weapons ain't gonna cut it. Manosaurs require stopping power.
Yeah, but what's left after you're done with them?
Alright, well, we have a new companion that I didn't know had a thing. That's a light machine gun. That's a melee weapon. What's your stuff? That's a lot of lying and sneak ability and medical ability barrage. Personally modified LMG to deal damage to a target and send enemies near it ablaze? Oh, okay. I guess not melee. I guess he'll be our ranged fella. Stay close. Health, armor, range, and any of these. Yeah. Footsteps, damage to creatures. There we go. Except you don't have armor, which is a problem. Wow, that's surprisingly good hiking gear. Huh. Anyway. Alright, I guess we're off. Where's the closest? Which one's closer? Let's go to Crossroads, maybe. Guessing this was the last companion on that screen. Well, it was because I got the achievement for it. At least I assume it was the achievement. Oh boy, it's all the way up there. How the fuck do we get over there? If I go that way, that just leads to a relay station. Let's go to the turnpike real quick. And then map. I guess we'll go up this road. What's this road? This one. Let's go up this real quick. There's enemies somewhere. I don't know where. That's always a good sign. Anyway, we'll just... Oh, hi. Oh, I didn't even get a chance to test your ability.
Keep this up and I won't have any new battle scars.
caves back east are safest. We can head up this path if you want to shoot your way through a few nightmares on your way up.
Caves back east. East. That way. Guessing there's like some caves over here. I don't know where. I'm guessing right there. But I think we can fight our way through a few things. Besides, we need to test out what your abilities are. Oh, hi. I don't even know what yours is. What's yours?
How about that?
God. Oh, God.
I am a storm.
There we go. Beautiful. This is not the correct road. It's this one over here.
Unfiltered air, rocks in my shoes, risky choke points, all the things I hate about mountains.
Yeah.
It is a trek, isn't it? Almost like we don't have working lifts or roads.
Fair. Well, this is a path more than a road, so I guess that's true. Ooh, hi, things.
Okay.
Do that thing.
Stay practicing then. Anyone else? Next one's mine. Everyone all right?
Oh, okay. Well, there's dead people on the road. That's a good sign. Oh, that's just a rock. I thought that was a body. That's a body. That's a body. And it feels like frames are dipping, but they're not. Which is weird. Trippy. This is correct, yes. Oh. Oh, hi, big thing. Okay. More dead people over here. More dead marauders. That guy doesn't have a head. Why do you have a helmet if he doesn't have a head? Oh, there's some iconoclasts mixed in here. Again, always a good sign. Go.
And here we are. Told you we'd make it in one piece. Station ain't too far now.
Hey, you! Get over here! There are marauders up ahead!
Eh? Where's over here? Oh, you guys. Hi. How you doing?
Oh, no. How the hell did marauders navigate the caverns?
Hi. Hi, lady.
This station's under the protection of the Corporate Compliance Crew.
The who?
You a marauder? 'Cause me and my sunshine, that's my gun if you were wondering, we don't take kindly to marauders.
I ain't a marauder. I'm just a visitor. Sure, yes. Not sorry to say.
A coherent enough response, I reckon. Must be true. You're clear, but I would caution you against pressing on ahead.
This station's plumb crawling with marauders, you know.
Nah, it's probably nothing I can handle. What are you doing up here?
I take it you ain't met the other C3s.
Who?
Me and Sunshine are doing exactly what we've been tasked with. You want more details?
I want any details.
You ought to talk to my crew. They're guarding a small barracks to the southeast, by the edge of the mountain.
How do I find them?
See that path that runs underneath that giant archway?
No.
Follow it on down. There's a little station near the cliff. You'll find the rest of my crew there.
Okay, I guess I'll go find them. Am I gonna get a waypoint for that or no? Southeast, I assume like... this is south and this is east. Is it down here somewhere? I'm guessing it's probably this way. This lead me this no, it's further into the place. Southeast. How about like here? That's southeast, I hope. I hope anyway. I mean, it's a relay station. I don't think it's that southeast. Let's see. That's east. That's south. Southeast is that way. I mean, I was correct, kind of. I can just fast travel there. That puts me back here. Where the fuck is this then? Fuck does that go? What's the point of being able to fast travel? Let's just keep going. Unless it's this way. Oh, maybe. This isn't southeast, but or was it? Is this theft? That's theft. Hi. Oh well.
On the alert, ladies and gents. We got us a live one.
I'm not a marauder.
How'd you get up here? Through the caves?
No, I walked around. No, I did not.
Good answer. I wasn't looking forward to gut-shotting you. See, the thing is, I'm with the corporate compliance crew. C3.
Yeah, I know. A lady up there told me about that.
And our current contract mandates that we annihilate any creatures or persons that emerge from the tunnel.
Allow me to intervene. It's my job to mediate any conflicts of interest regarding C3 and third parties. All right, first things first. To make a decision in this dispute, I'm gonna need to know what your role in your organization is.
I am founder, CEO, sole host, moderator, administrator. Just put every title of the Broad Podcast Company and Co.
A lean but efficient corporate structure. I'm impressed. Still, I gotta wonder, what are your intentions regarding Devil's Peak Station? That is why you've wandered out here, I presume.
Well, the lady up there told me to talk to you.
Well, that's all well and good, but the reason you've come is secondary to the arbitration at hand. Our guidelines allow us some leeway in identifying threats to our client. Your unorthodox profession makes me think we ought to remove you from the premises permanently.
Okay, man.
However, the terms of our contract specifically targets marauders, iconoclasts, MSI operatives, and anyone deemed to hobo-like in appearance.
This don't look hobo-like, that's sure. And?
As you don't appear to fit any of those categories, I'm afraid I can't quite make a call on you.
Don't we, as a standing policy, provide an alternative to termination via financial restitution?
You're saying I have to pay you
our
off?
chief financial officer could confirm. But I'm betting if you're willing to compensate us for our lost time and productivity due to this arbitration, you could pass.
I mean, let's just, I mean, I swear to you. Yeah, let's just all get along for free. We're all trying to do the same thing here, man.
I guess we might could.
Maybe.
There's something I like about you. can't put my finger on it, but I feel like I'd rather have you with us than against us.
Fair. I mean, the
All right.
whole crew back
Lance,
behind me.
Unless you have a final point of contention to make, I'd say he's clear to go.
Nah, I'll sign the clearance form. Just, I must advise you to steer clear of
The lady
Devil's
already
Peak
told me that
Station.
part.
It's teeming with marauders.
Anything else you need?
Yeah, the lady up there. And yeah, you help maybe, question mark?
Trying to say we didn't do our job? I'll have you know, our contract was to stop any marauders coming from the caves. Didn't say nothing about the ones taking the mountain path. We'll simply clear them out later, once we've got the go-ahead from Berthold.
From who? Who?
That's right. Berthold Fox is our boss man. Founder, president, and CEO. Bertie went down into the caves on a hunt for marauders, give or take, 6 hours ago.
Maybe
He's a hands-on type. Likes to handle the tougher tasks himself. Although, he should have been back. Going on 6 hours now. I'd ask you to check the caves for him, but then we'd have to kill you when you crawl back out.
Were you planning on killing him too?
Space no. The contract doesn't target C3s. How do we enforce it otherwise?
A mite cold-blooded, ain't he, Donald?
And you could let me in on your little business thing, and I could go look for him.
Done. Use this. Signal's locked to Bertie's tracker. Should lead you right to him. Or his body. Whatever you find. Bring him back to us, okay?
Alright. Task, that one.
We talk.
Talk?
Hey, got a favor to ask you.
Oh boy.
Figure while we're out here in the wilderness anyhow, we might stop in on an old friend of mine. Preferably before we get to Hiram's. It's on the way, don't worry.
Could probably fast travel.
You don't
to
seem the
side.
type to run off and get yourself killed, and I could use the help.
Thanks for the compliment, maybe? Question
I'll
mark?
be upfront with you. I hate asking for help. I hate it. Every time I give someone the opportunity to disappoint me, they seem to make it their most immediate goal. But this, what I'm thinking, it's dangerous.
Dangerous, huh? I mean, well, what can I do then?
Really? Here I was steeling myself for inevitable rejection. I
Not
used to
on
run with
this
a band
crew.
of hunters. Friends. 6 of us. We were on Monarch when the corporations pulled out, and we helped a lot of people pick up the pieces. I haven't seen 2 of them in years, and the rest I know to be dead. I'd like to gather their effects and bury them all in the same places, like the family we once were.
How do you know that?
I saw it happen.
Oh.
Hell, one of them was in my arms at the time. His name was Hayes, and he's our first stop. I buried him a ways from our encampment. I'll show you where he rests. He had a medallion in his effects. That's what I'll bring home to bury.
Where would that be?
A long time ago, we built an encampment in one of Monarch's cave systems. Trouble is, a mannequin showed up and kicked us all out. If we can find Rebecca and Anders, they'll know how to lure her out. Then, we kill the bitch and bury everyone's medallions together.
Alright, sounds fun.
Thanks, Cap.
Alright, I guess we have another one to do. Yeah. Where's that one? That one's there. Wherever there is. What about this one? This one's in an even more remote location. Guessing.
I shipped with a merc who had a gun like yours, Nyoka. He polished it, sang to it, slept with it. Not like that, as far as I know.
Sounds like he had himself a discerning palate. Where are you going with this?
That's a good question.
He couldn't hit the broadside of an assault cruiser, hence the tin shredder.
Wouldn't be the first man I met bearing compensation for his lack of skill.
Fucking got him. Yeah. I'm guessing this is the cave entrance, yes? It is.
And we're stalking. And we're stalking.
Ooh. Yeah. Oh yeah, this was the place that she was gonna do things in anyway, so might as well go back up and then do that thing, and then hopefully it'll come wrap around back to this place. In theory, anyway. Also, I've been correct about that part, which is entirely possible. Back to the turnpike. Or, actually, probably Cascadia proper was closer. Where is it? It's 100. It's not that far. Ah, damn it. Uh-oh.
Big mistake.
Oh. Oh. Oh, I didn't even get a chance to use my fancy, corrosive weapon. Man, having companions with upgraded weapons really helps a lot, doesn't it? Sleep here. Yeah, I've already looted this place, though. Yeah, okay, let's just go over there.
I'm on it. I got him. Not bad, huh?
There, okay.
Covering you. Hell of a shot.
Could stagger a swarm.
Kill confirmed. Don't mess with us.
There we go. Let's see, wasn't there something else? Okay, I thought there was another one. What's that? Yeah, let's go to this guy's grave and apparently dig it up, maybe? Question mark? Oh, hi. These fucking our companions are now so powerful and up to par with things that getting the toss ball stick kills may be a bit trickier.
Rats. Let's clear the sulfur-sodden fucks out so Hayes can rest in peace.
This is the one I wanted to reload.
Going.
Alright, I'm gonna play the role of I still don't know how to pronounce her name and run up there with the things.
I'll get him.
And get the closets.
To shreds, you say?
There we go. Wow, everything else is deceased. Fucking hell. Alright, yeah. Well. There it is. Hayes Grave. Buried near the surface of Hayes Grave is a small lockbox. Its hinges rusted through and its wood almost completely rotted. It nearly falls apart in your hands, but in it you manage to find a tarnished silver medallion bearing the letters Sharon. Huh, ow.
Hayes was the best self-sacrificing son of a saint I ever met. Halcyon is worse off without him. Now, if we're gonna lure the Manta Queen out, we'll need to find Rebecca and Anders. They took a UDL contract on Terra 2. We never heard from them again. Think it's time I call in a favor with Hiram. If anyone can track them down, it's him.
Alright, what about this contract?
I don't know much about it. It paid well, so they took it. They said they'd be back in a couple of weeks, and that maybe we could all use the money to get off Monarch. That was a long time ago.
You didn't try and go and find them?
I should have. I really should have. But soon after they left, Hayes and the others died. And to be honest, after him, I stopped trying. Because it hurt like hell to do so.
Yeah, sounds right. At least you're trying to confront it better late than never, and all that good stuff.
Thanks. I'm still not convinced I won't come to regret it, but we've started down this path. Might as well see it through. Maybe it'll stop me screaming at night. Now come on, let's make tracks before Hiram dies of old age.
Yeah? Alright, so maybe I lied. It does not come to wrap around, although it did, just not in the right area. Not that one. That one. This is a very high up place.
There,
Oh, and everything is dead.
And that's how it's done, Captain.
Alright, well. Well, mine's. I need my pistol. Ow. Fuck did you come from? Oh, that's where you went. Oh, hi. Ow. 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 Fire. There we go. That was something fancy, I think. Nothing in there. I thought this would lead to a path. But I guess not. Cripple you. Okay, this might be a lot of fall damage. Save real quick. That wasn't too bad. Ooh. A new flaw. Acrophobia. After you no longer function well when the ground is far. Wow, that's terrible. Wait, is that like... So is that effects after falling, or is that like a permanent thing? Oh, I just saved, so actually, I could check that. It doesn't tell me anything. Here, let me, I don't know. No. That one, I guess. Details. Is that just a permanent decrease? Or is that like a decrease when you fall? Perception, temperament. I don't know what that was before. Wait, I know. Let's load the save real quick. Let's abuse the system and load a save and get an achievement. That's a problem.
Make him regret it. Don't mess with us.
Okay, I don't have it. And I don't have a, okay, so I guess it was just a temporary thing. Was it? I can't tell. I don't remember. Was that different? Have I gone crazy? Yeah. I don't have it, so. Huh. Weird. Anyway. Yeah, you two teleported down. I also didn't get the option to do it that time. Oh well. I wonder if you can just yeah, just shoot the ground a lot. Oh boy. I think it's something else nearby. I don't know where. Oh, well, you're whatever it is, you're dealing with it already.
My kind of act. Just like that. Got it. I am a storm. Down they go.
There we go. Uh-oh. Scheiße. Ah, there it is that time. I'm not gonna take it this time. I already got the achievement. So, don't tell anyone though. Kinda abuse saves, but you know, don't tell anyone. Shh. Secret. We're also down here now. I don't know how to get up. Which is an issue. That's a lot of things.
Making it look easy.
There you go. The fact that we're down here is still a problem. I don't want to get up. Is this anything? Is this the direction? Yep. That's a way out. But otherwise, I don't even know where that fucking... Oh wait, multiple levels. Ah, it's over here. So it's like go around this way and then there's a way up again. Okay. Okay. Oh. Turn of time. A couple of these in.
How about that?
little bit of overkill there. Yeah. There we go. Alright, don't fall off this time. I'll go this way. Oh, Austin stole my kill.
That does it.
Oh, it stole my kill again. It's a dead end. This way.
Ah, shit. That's a big one. We can tiptoe around to the left or go in guns blazing. Up to you. I vote the latter.
I second that.
Here we go! Time for action!
Well, fucking, that was simple. Alright. Well, shit. Probably need to get my hack up a bit. Let's just put it all in the hack. Perk, huh? Overall damages probably. Oh wait, no, that's when you're affected by something. Yeah. Next shot, a next attack after killing an enemy is a guaranteed crit. Seems nice. Well, headshots deal damage to enemies around them. I don't know how useful that is, though. Penalty, T to T to store and kill. I like that. It seems most useful right now. Let's go around looting. Let's see. Thought maybe killing that thing before collecting the people to kill the thing would have fucked something up, but apparently not. Okay. Dead things. Man, that's not dead. Stuff to steal. Why'd you have a... Okay. Hey.
That assist was a violation of corporate law if I ever saw one. Since it was to my benefit, and we're largely in lawless lands, I'll look the other way. C3 owes you one, stranger.
Thanks, man.
You haven't seen Constance, have you? Ah, there's her torso. That'd be her legs over yonder, never mind. I'm Bertold.
Hi.
What in the void are you thinking, creeping around a mannequin like that?
At the time, I was thinking, please don't see me, oh law, I don't want to die, nah. Now I'm thinking it was stupid to come in here.
Yeah. Fucking C3 people sent me to find you.
Means they're still holding the post then. Good. You might head on back. We can talk more there where it's safe. I'll be on my way. Once I've gathered up Constance's parts.
Yeah. There would happen to be a convenient way out, the way we came. Not convenient. could have shortcutted all of that by just going the other direction. But no. I went to that direction and then we went the long way. There we go. I got another achievement. Apparently. Coming back. Is that for what I think it is? Is that what I think it is? Yeah, killed with companion abilities. Okay. Well, that's that one done too. That's just... Yeah, it's back at the barracks. Nice. Hello, hi, we're back here now.
Hey, Mannequin Slayer. Glad you made it in one piece. After all, not everyone's so lucky.
Yeah.
Meet my corporate compliance crew. Then check out our weapons locker inside. I
Ooh.
reckon you'll find something you like. Then we call it even between us.
Thanks, man. Why are you guys out here even?
You were hired to do so. Why else? You did get the memo that we're mercenaries.
I mean, I got there that much,
Our
but...
client's a bit unorthodox, sure. He calls himself the broker, and prefers the glow of a terminal to flesh and blood interaction. But I can't fault his work ethic. Our current gig's to stop, by means of lethal force, any creatures exiting the caverns, including but not limited to marauders, iconoclasts, and agents operating for the MSI.
Well, I happen to be two of those three, and it's not marauders. I mean, I could have him help there, but depends. Let's do some more save abusing, huh? That's always fun. What kind of weapons you got in here? Thunder. Some chops. Got some of that. Got some of that. Unless I can do both, which is entirely possible. Bunch of crap. Ammo. Always got to save scum now. I mean, I usually only do it... I actually didn't do it too much in New Vegas, now that I think about it. Really, I only used it when traversing heavily mined, or heavily trapped areas. Not really for, stuff like this too much. But hey, can you do a double even? That's still... Hey, it's not theft anymore. Nice.
You look like an idle body, and idlers get orders.
Yeah. But hey, you can help with the broadcast station too, right? Speaking of saving, apparently the new threat mod has... Oh, that's always good.
You drive a hard bargain, Mannequin Slayer. It don't make much financial sense for C3 to expend resources on any killing beyond the contract stipulations. As the Marauders didn't enter from the caves, the requirements are murky.
Murky.
At the same time, we do want to keep our client alive until the payment's cleared.
Yeah. Let's do this.
We recommend that the client safeguard himself, so I don't expect that the main doors will be accessible. Find a way to open them, and we'll clear any hostiles on the inside.
Oh,
I'd
okay.
best radio ahead for Joy and Hudson to prep for us. They'll be at the station entrance, ready with our finest auto mechanicals to assist you. C3s, prepare to move out.
Alrighty. Let's get back up to Double Peak. Why does the man look like a rebel pilot from Star Wars? He does kind of look like that, doesn't he? Oh wait, you're still here. Hi.
I wonder if Hiram's home. Just kidding. Guy never sets foot outside.
Yeah.
This place is supposed to look like horns? I don't see it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah? It's either horns or like a claw of sorts. Why is there shit like spewing from there? Hi.
Fox radioed ahead. Said I'm to follow you. Provide whatever support you need. If those bastards start shooting, we'll join in.
Well, given that we have...
I gotta warn you, my girl Sunshine here is a tad trigger happy. Of course, me and her will follow your lead. Just wanted you to know we wouldn't begrudge you of any violent inclinations.
See, also we kind of have a lady with a LMG over here that just murders everything, so, you know. After you, then.
You're A-okay, stranger. Hear that, Hudson? It's payday.
Alright, have fun up there, guys. Just gonna walk through random brush? Okay.
What? That's odd. Better take a look.
Huh?
Fucking one of them just shot the other in the back. That's always a good sign. See, after kill, I get some of my juice back. Oh. Someone just said company ammo.
Don't mess with us. Incoming.
Hey, you. Pop out. I heard someone talking about fine boner, but I'm not sure that's what he said. Waste of company ammo. Another mechanical. Some bits. Surprised you guys are still alive. I wasn't expecting that one. I wasn't Hey. Alright. Fucking hell. Why did those guys not pay attention to the whole fucking gunfight that's happening over here? It's like, oh, it's probably nothing. Hey.
Hiram must have sealed the door. He spooks easy.
Yeah, that's a sealed door, alright.
Waste of company ammo.
Fuck you people going on about down there. Alright. Oh, guess we don't get any,
You may not realize this, being as you're an outsider, but the blaring alarms indicate the station's on lockdown.
Mm-hmm.
Which means you can't ever get to me. So leave already.
Can't? We'll see about that.
Oh, I've hacked and lockpicked a few doors in my day. Fella.
Here we go.
Oh, why did that body fly? Okay.
They got the drop on us. And that's how it's done, Captain.
Oh, hi. More stuff's in here. I don't know. There we go.
Here's the elevator, but ain't gonna budge while this place is on lockdown.
Yeah.
Guess we keep moving forward. Look for another way up.
Yeah. Sounds like a plan. Who puts a fucking cereal in a sink? That sounds like a bad idea. Let's see. Is that every? Nope. Yeah, secure, he says. Yeah, call this secure. Fuck is that? Oh yeah, we never saw what thunder was. What the fuck is that? It's a gun. Guess that's an assault rifle, I think. It's a shock assault rifle. It's awful. Well, Ish. And it's awful. Good. Oh, it's a level 15 compared to the level 24 of that. I'm sure I could probably upgrade it though, but for now, I could probably tweak it a lot. That's what I get for keycard. That's what I get for yeah. Barb, the new environmental controls terminal is now installed and running upstairs. Congratulations, you messaged corporate about it. You get to manage it. Consider this your official notice to hide its access keycard deep in the bottom of a drawer somewhere, preferably within the archives or in one of the station's other popular sections, because I sure as hell will not allow our station's efficiency scores to plummet due to a pointless safety feature. Don't even think about testing the system out. The emergency sirens will make your ears bleed, and if you accidentally trigger the fire suppression system, it can suck the air from the room faster than the station's last performance review, interesting. Where did it say? Upstairs. Thunder is a sound caused by lightning dependent distance from and nature of the lighting. So, yeah. It can range from a sharp, loud crack to a long, low rumble. The sudden increase in pressure and temperature from lighting produces rapid expansion of the air within and surrounding the path of a lightning strike. Huh. I guess that's how light or thunder works. Interesting. Thunder is also a call sign, sometimes used very frequently in the war.
I smell blood! There,
Fucking dude was on the toilet. Yeah. That's how thunder work. Thunder snake. No, they just yell thunder and then the other yells lightning. Or the other, or vice versa, depending. Or in the case of Pacific Assault, you yell thunder, this is lightning.
Whoever you are, yes,
Me?
I can see you.
Hi.
Come here and talk to me, face to intercom.
Face to intercom. I could just lockpick this door, you know. Hi.
I can't tell if you're brave or simply touched in the head. What in the galaxy are you doing sniffing around my station? Unless you are, in fact, trying to suicide by Marauder? And you, Nyoka, what are you doing lugging a stranger into my station?
You could use the socialization, you son of a bitch. Also, he hired me.
To what purpose? I happen to have some significant problems I am dealing with right now. Marauders, running out of purple berry wine 3 days ago, not being able to bloody broadcast.
A bloody broadcast? I need to see an information broker about something.
No. We'll deal with information-related business later. As I said, there are bigger problems threatening my life and livelihood at this very moment. The Marauders want me dead. And since my hired hands have clearly turned idle, it appears I need you to clear out the threat. As my newest contractor, you may call me the Broker.
Or we can call you Hiram, on account of that's your damn name, and doubly on the account of the Broker being a dumbass alternative.
What? Everyone calls me that. Aside from you.
Isn't the broker a term for something like financial related? Chance, go copy and paste the Wikipedia entry for broker real quick so I can find what that means. I am working with those people. C3's ready.
Oh, now they'll take action. It's about time, I tell you. I'm up to my neck in Marauders in here, which, by the by, they were supposed to prevent. I barricaded the broadcast center, but I can only hold out for so long. Clear the Marauders out, and I'll pay you double the going rate.
What's the going rate?
They destroy the transmission equipment, and I'll be out of business. The elevator and doors to the second floor are back online. Hurry before I have to lock them down again.
How many Marauders broke into here?
Too many, considering I hired a bunch of no-good mercs to keep them out in the first place. Already they've caused considerable damage to the station's property. If they take down the broadcast equipment, I'll be out of a job, permanently.
Yeah. And I'll see what I can do. Brokers are people that participate in the index on Neptune to try to gain more credits. Oh, what? I mean, I I guess that is technically financial related. What's in here? Oh god. Brokers are the elite ally armor-clad corpus units that participate in the index to oppose the Teno. Tino? Unlike most bosses, they are susceptible to most Tino abilities, including whatever that is. Some of them, however, have certain tricks up their sleeve that make them considerably more formidable than regular corpus units. These brokers are divided into 4 different groups, with each group being selected at random as the opponents for each game. This is not real-life brokers. This is some video game broker. I don't know that.
It looks so easy.
Oh, by the storage room. Let's see, that's everything here. I was already in there.
Hey, elevators to your right. Get ready. Entry through the... Don't waste time.
So they're talking about some sort of system up here. Alright, are they gonna do that, or you asked for a definition of broker, you never specified which. I didn't know there was more than one type of broker, that's why. Oh. Just gonna watch this fight go down. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? Is it the rebels or is it the marauders? Rebel pilot, I think Rebel pilot's won. They already finished. I lied about that one. You meleeed the person. What kind of fucking company ammo are you using? Just read this wall. Inclement weather warning. Regional severe alert next 72 hours. Chance of thunderstorms and severe thunderstorms, including lightning, forecast across the mountain region. Emergency protocols. As I stated in my prior 4 messages, there is simply no cause for alarm. I swear to you, Hiram, the situation is under control. What you call a near emergency, I would consider a non-event. Yes, a high-energy transmission was used far too lengthily a period of time, and yes, the generators cannot safely support that activity. Yes, and yes, they could have been damaged under load, but the point remains, nothing happened. We got the issue in time. The engineers involved were reprimanded. I swear on my mama's grave it will not happen again. Now please cease contacting me for daily updates on the status of the generators. Toilets. When the black hole way thinking, Val, at some point space efficiency becomes the inverse to time efficiency, and one negates the other. What I mean is, how am I supposed to do my morning business when the toilets are directly facing the open showers? You might like watching fellows scrub their jigglies while you take a steaming dump, but I don't. Sincerely, thanks for the peeping show. Not really. That was sarcasm. And the toilets. On the contrary, Theo, not only is it a spatially efficient design, but also encourages simultaneous users to hurry their business. Just don't look, or speed it up and move on. After all, the faster you're back to your station, the happier we all be. Postscript, you take too many Matthew breaks and you know it. Oh, I think the fight's over. I think we won. Okay, maybe we didn't win. I think we broke even. Well, there's a lot of enemies in there. There's still shit happening over there. Oh, this guy got fucking de-limbed. Maybe I should go help those guys. That'd probably be a good idea, right? Yeah, I'm sure they're fine on their own. They sound like they got this. Besides, they were hard to do this. This is outside, yeah. He looked in there, yeah. there's a stun baton ultra even. Running. Issues detected with the auto mechanical controls. All sensors currently indicate a standard level range regarding temperature and chemical composition throughout the station. I'm not going to activate anything. Auto mechanical controls. Time submitted that long. Oh. No, worker productivity loss may be weighted against the benefits of testing the environmental control safety system. Excessive activation of systems, emergency alarms that trigger an automatic administrator review. Prolonged exposure to alarms can lead to disorientation, ruptured eardrums. Yes. Deploy the fire suppressant. Move all oxygen from the chamber. Please ensure that all personnel have been safely evacuated. Oh, the door is just open. That whole time.
That's the last of them, I think.
That killed off all of them, didn't it? Alright, well, we did it. We suffocated everyone, including the good guys. Oops. We win. Wait, where are the other guys? Where did they go? Did I just miss them? Where did they go? Anyway. Let me just do a double take. Oh, I didn't take that. Look at that. That's okay. Anyway. They all suffocated in a wall, yes. Oh, there he is. I can take his card. Oh, well.
Alright.
Oh.
Making tracks.
I hit Z on accident. I wanted his helmet. Oh, well. Why he died up here, of all places. He got all the way to the end and he's fucking collapsed anyway. Ooh. Well, they all made it up here, and they all suffocated. Oops. That's fine. They should have heard the alarms. Just saying. Actually, let me double check that didn't. No, it didn't launch any side quests or anything, so we're good. Hi.
Marauder free at last. I'll get the door. You hurry on in.
Hi, how you doing, man?
Never thought I'd be ecstatic at having the walls painted in blood, but seeing as it's not mine, I'd say this calls for a celebration. My compliments on your improvised utilization of the fire suppressant system. I would expect nothing less from
Thanks,
one of
man.
Neo's associates.
As usual, I'll take that as a compliment.
Of course. And you got me my money's worth out of the C3s. I ought to have simply dealt with you in the first place.
I guess that's fine, man. Just don't ask how they're dead, or why they're outside your door, even.
Oh no, my business is in trade, not owing others the burden of a favor. This ought to square our debt.
That's a lot of
One
money.
hefty payment for a highly valued service rendered. But I admit, I do wonder why Nyoka has brought you to me. Allow me to pose my question in another manner. Why, in the nebula, are you here?
That's one way to pose it. Looking for. I told you at the beginning. I'm looking for not that kind of broker that Chance talked about. Oh wait, also the lady needs a favor too.
Oh great. I love doing pro bono work for friends.
Aw, you called us friends. I'd normally entertain your self-aggrandizing delusions, but this time it's important.
Important to you is not the same as important to me. Although I do recognize that you may have earned some goodwill during your months laboring for me.
She's a friend and she need help. I'm smooth.
Tug
like
on
that.
my heartstrings, why don't you?
I just did.
Look, I'll do what I can, all right?
Rebecca Hodges and Anders Wadsworth. They took a UDL contract back when Monarch went to shit, and I need to find them. I believe them to be on Terra 2.
If UDL hired 2 hunters back then, it would have been for creature clearing purposes round one of their Spacer's Choice outposts. These are the coordinates for the outpost under the last UDL contract. Now scram. And, good luck.
Okay, so also I'm here, but what's an information broker?
Is that a trick question? Because to answer it, you'd need to pay me. Of course, I could offer you a vastly more interesting bit of data instead. Try me. Ask me anything you'd like. I'll even offer it for free. We'll call it an exchange, since you killed the Marauders for me. Ask me what you will.
So let's talk about, I've heard about the board. I've heard about the board thing.
There are so many members. Do specify.
There's apparently a chairman, so...
If you try to cite me on this, I will deny. Do you understand? What I am about to reveal is the sort of information that gets a body disappeared. MSI's ownership of Monarch is technically legal, but it would give MSI too much power on the board to grant them such status.
Right. So that, yeah. It's big brain. They did the YouTube thing and demonetization in them. What is the... I guess it is demonetized, isn't it? Yeah.
Exactly. But you didn't hear so much as a whisper of such from me. Luckily for you, I am a veritable font of information.
I'm guessing he's an information. He's the gossip guy, if you will. About MSI.
They are a curious lot. Insufferable. And short-sighted, too. What else do you wish to know?
What about on Sanjar?
Sanjar's not actually at fault for his past performance reviews, but he can keep hunting for loopholes to get back on the board for the next century. He'll never be reinstated. Not in his lifetime. For Nebula's sake, even with the loophole I gave him, he's only in charge of MSI because every other exec died during the massacre at Amber Heights.
How do you mean?
I gave Sanjar and Graham legal information that would allow MSI to own Terra 1 once the other corporations had abandoned the planet. The execs had their concerns, but before the matter could be resolved, pirates raided their homes in the night.
Interesting. What about the Graham fella?
Some say Graham suffers from nightmares that leave him sweat-drenched and screaming. I would assume it stems from the friends and family he lost in Amber Heights all those years ago.
Well, that little dirt we found earlier begs to differ. He called a hit on his own place. Oh fuck! Anyway, what's the beef between the two?
You mean between MSI, the Iconoclasts, and myself? I bet neither of those megalomaniacs told you I was the true mastermind behind Monarch. Back when the colony was still Terra 1 and corporations were abandoning us left and right, I'm the one who approached Sanjar and Graham with the means to our salvation. I offered them a legal way to take control of the planet. If MSI were the only corporation here, they could claim sole ownership.
So that's why they stayed here while everyone else left.
Precisely. The other corporations were fleeing because of the hazard clause declaring Terra 1 uninhabitable. But MSI had lagged behind, giving Sanjar and Graham an opportunity to take over MSI, stay here while the other corps left, take over the planet.
And then free planet. Guess you're the glue that brought them two together, huh?
Precisely. Without me, they never would have done more than play Revolution in hushed whispers over scuzzy kale ales in the tavern. Thus, the bargain was struck. They could run MSI while I would operate Devil's Peak Station. Unfortunately, relations have soured over time.
Yeah, a little bit. And why?
Competing ideologies. Graham believes Sanjar has become corrupted by the corporate lifestyle, that he is now similar to the original corporate executives they sought to reform. And Sanjar has learned the hard way that Graham is quite morally gray.
I think we've also learned that one.
Luckily for you, I am a veritable font of it.
Yeah. Have you heard of a Phineas person?
Not much, admittedly.
Oh, so you don't know anything.
Phineas has been in hiding for the past 35 years. He got in touch with Nyoka first, who I use as a physical go-between. The rest is history. As far as what's between us, I mean. Outside of that, well, that's a Raptidon of another color.
I'm listening.
I do know this much. There is a sharper side to the good scientist than you'd expect. If allegations are to be believed, the experiments he conducts for the greater good are in fact treasonous and for self-gain. I am not convinced as to the validity of these allegations, considering the source, but I am also not unconvinced either.
Oh, good.
Luckily for you...
Yeah. Hey, does Earth still exist in this universe, or is it, like, dead?
What? No. Why would I go out of my way to intercept messages from Earth? There's no market for them. No buyer means it's not worth my time. Now, if you wanted me to intercept a certain one, that might be worth it for the right price.
Okay, well, I guess that's it for now.
How low you seemingly regard my trade.
Anyway, the chemicals.
I knew it was only a matter of time before he came a-knocking. Look, I might be late, but I fulfill my contracts, always.
Oh, you do you? I have lost track of the number of beers you owe me for chasing Raptidons off your stoop.
Careful. I know that line. I use it all the time.
I take offense to that. Look, okay. I was delayed by MSI and the Iconoclasts. The idiots were scrambling all transmissions to override each other's broadcasts. But as you've shut them down, I'm back in business. I don't doubt that you are working with Phineas, but my contract specifies I relay any acquired information to the purchaser, and to the purchaser alone. However, to send the data, I will need your assistance in cycling the antenna's receiver, so I can input the needed adjustments.
That was a lot of things that just completed in the corner there. How would you do that?
You make it sound so scandalous. Phineas has been in hiding for the past 35 years. He got in touch with Nyoka first, who I use as a physical go-between. The rest is history.
Now you hold on. I do not physically go between anyone but that of my choose. Oh, apologies. You meant, right. Yes, I braved the wilderness so you don't have to.
Precisely. I really ought to give you a raise.
Alright, so how do I fix this?
It's simple, truly. I merely need you to waltz outside and throw the lever to cycle the power. I'll key in the numerical adjustments from in here.
Is that it?
Someone has trust issues, though I can't hardly feign surprise. Yes, that is all. No, I am not mocking you. Much. Just step outside, flip the switch, depart forever. Understood? Good. Marvelous. We're in agreement.
This is why I stopped helping out around here, you know. It's always throw this lever, shoot that marauder, save my life. Just one thing after another with you.
Wait a minute.
I'm starting to see why you don't get much company out here.
Alright.
Terrific. I'll be here, waiting with bated breath. Give a shout if the panel electrocutes you.
Yeah, I'll try not to. Is this theft? It's not theft. He does not care. He doesn't care if all of his personal belongings are stolen. Maybe this isn't even his personal belongings. This is a bunch of crap he stole. Ooh. Bunch of crap in here.
You got nimble fingers, Captain.
Thanks, man. Terminal, huh? Let's see. Authorized broadcaster, select recorded transmission for a listing of all scheduled incoming and outgoing broadcasts. To go live, please ask your producer to initiate broadcasting. Do not begin broadcasting without the supervision of a senior producer. Continue. Transmission log. Station's primary band is operating with minimal signal interference. No outgoing transmission remains for this broadcast. Personal files. Clear blue skies. Mood optimistic. Dare I say the future is looking bright. Indeed, I can run a full gamut of operations without ever leaving the sanctuary of the broadcast room. Sandra and Graham are living up to their promises and have not interfered with initial broadcasts. The deal is holding, and I believe I can make a life out here. Sneaky, mood sneaky. Had a near miss the other day. Nearly ended up with a board on my trail. We will mark that trial firmly in the failure category. One must experiment, however, to ascertain the best methods I have found thus far, that the most reliable method for evading detection within the limited frequency of Monarch's off-world transmission involves duplicating regular news broadcasts on several unused frequencies. My information-gathering associates know how to filter out the sounds in the vocal range, in turn isolating the embedded data. The board's authorities are none the wiser. Playing hazard has never been so thrilling, nor high stakes. Should have known mood furious. Pox at all those imbecilic children. In their hatred of each other, Sandra and Graham have oversaturated my key bands. They have taken each other all right, and me right alongside them. Should have never invited them to play. What to do about it now? Apparently I already solved that issue for you. So, let me look at the quest real quick, because a lot of things happened already. No. Let's see, that's the top. Oh, well. Completing the quest. Complete the quest. That did that. So MSI is just, okay. Apparently I stopped transmissions in the process. I didn't even realize that. But okay. Guess since I made them both happy. Yeah. See, doing side quests help the main quest. Ha. Anyway, I'm just gonna save so I can try to begin a broadcast. Don't even try to pretend you're unaware that all broadcasting is currently locked down. Please return to milling about the break room and lamenting that internship in corporate you never finished. Oh, and to override the lock on recording, simply enter your admin username and why is password censored? Wait, ASS. That is password. So why is assword censored in the word password? Oh, you can't? Maybe we should have been nicer to Val. Okay. Oh, okay. I thought you were trying to trick blade. Why is it pink? Let's see, we're going for 3.5 hours now. Let's see if this quest has a conclusion soonish here. And then whenever that wraps up, then yeah, that's probably when we'll wrap up for today. There you go.
Testing 1, 2, check. Sweet stars. But that is a beautiful sound. Can you hear me? We are a go for broadcast.
Nice.
Oh, and I also dispatched Phineas his data. Impatient prick. Worse, I'm now indebted to him for it. Now I'll kindly beg you to get out of my tower.
Alright, bye, guy.
Look, I am well aware that at times I may have the tiniest iota of a prickly exterior, but I must admit I have grown rather fond of you. As Nyoka can attest, I do not form attachments with many. Do take care.
Why, he told us to leave without flinging insults at our persons. He really does like you, Captain. What in the void-blasted hell is that?
Oh, hi, it's a spaceship. Oh. Oh, that's not good. Whatever that was, that's not good. Oh.
Black holes. Did you see that?
I did see that. Well, fucking, what was that?
Looks like a UDL ship. Based on the gunnery attachments, I guess it's one of the port blockade enforcers, but
that doesn't sound good.
Oh well, a pity for the crew, but I can't see how it affects me. Hiram? Can you hear me? Did you see that? Architect saved me from swindlers and fools. Sanjar, what are you bloody doing on my channel? Did MSI or did MSI not cease broadcasting? Yes, but... Hiram, are you there?
Oh, it's a reunion. How nice.
Not without a physical contact waiver.
No.
Ah, the good captain. The truth brings us together once more. Our salvation has come crashing through the stratosphere. We need only collect its weapons. Are you mad? That's a UDL gunship. You'd probably shoot your own toes off.
I mean, maybe we can have maybe we can, you know, collect our thoughts a little bit. They're probably gonna fucking storm the place now. We're all fucked, aren't we?
Ah, I see you learned nothing while dealing with these buffoons. We could use the gunship's armaments to defend Stellar Bay, but we need its targeting module. Our message is so close to breaking free of this planet and spreading to the stars. Help us secure that module and we will save our colony. Listen, I don't care a single whit what you do so long as you leave me out of it. Which means, get off my bored damn channel. I'm more than finished with you lot.
Oh. I'm guessing we're at one of those moral dilemmas, aren't we? Speak with a targeting module somewhere? See where the ship lands. They could stick the landing 0 to 10 from the Monarch Judge. Fuck. That's a different one. Oh yeah, that's the data. What's this? Okay. It's all the way out there. Good. I guess let's go look at the ship. I wasn't expecting this to happen. Okay. Yeah, let's go check out this crashed ship. And, probably a moral dilemma. Oh, now they're fighting each other. I'm just gonna leave you two to it. Who's gonna win?
I just earned a fine bonus.
Oh fuck, MSI won. How you doing?
Please, you can't let that gunship fall into iconoclast.
Yeah, that's what I thought. These two are gonna fight over it now, and I have to be the deciding factor. I need to be the independent third party here. Because, these guys aren't gonna... they're not gonna split it, are they? I don't know if you can really split something like that in the first place, for that matter. Good thing I also didn't... I assumed they were, like, UDL people and they were gonna murder us, but, good thing I checked that name tag first, because otherwise they might hate me if I just, fucking attempted to snipe them. Yeah, we're at a moral dilemma, aren't we? Well, last time we had a corporate V rebelling group. We went company, corporate entity, rather. So we could very much do the same thing again. Except this time it's a rebelling corporate entity versus a group rebelling against the rebelling corporate entity. I know it's the
Incoming!
sounds are you people making over there? It's a chance. You wouldn't happen to be out there, would you? But if there were to be a conflict of interest here, who do we side with this time? We're now dealing with two different types of rebellion. One is paperwork rebellion, and one's just a normal rebellion. We found some sulfur pits. Oh, big guy. Give over a fucking nudge.
That was a hunt. Captain, you sure know how to set a woman's heart to beating, that's for sure.
Yeah? What, you mean the big guy? Oh, this guy. Oh, it's a mega raptidon. I didn't even notice.
Incoming!
I think I got a killing blow in there. Ooh, don't walk in those. Oh, there's the ship, all right.
Take your best shot,
Ow. I'm like being corroded. Oh, I've been poisoned. That's what happened. There we go. I'll just keep taking the killing blows on them. Alright, here it is. It's a gunship. Oh, here we are.
You go on ahead, Captain. I'm not keen on ships, even when they're in the best of shape.
Have
Me
some.
too. You know corpses shit themselves, right?
Oh,
Enjoy the
good.
smell.
Oh, well, I guess we're going at this alone. Whether I wanted to or not, so. Terminal. Here, Captain Mansu's captain key is active, but his life signs are no longer detected on the bridge. Logging flight hours while not present for duty is a violation of UDL policy. Let's eject the key then. Diagnostics. Online bridge controls are down, obviously. Engine's technically functional. Hull integrity, don't ask. The Mark IV gunship operational parameters have exceeded acceptable damage ranges. The cost of any repairs necessary at your nearest UDL repair facility will be averaged amongst the crew. Captain's log. See, says something about space regulator bypass something something. Chiku, so I'm turning this thing towards the groundbreaker, firing up the engines and retiring. Better to be arrested and lose power and drift out into space. I just hope the old bird can handle one last trip. That one. How in this law-forsaken colony is it so impossible to requisition parts? My chief engineer is barking at me to order yet another damned thing out of King just sponsored from corporate. Finally, another day, another ship lands on Terra 1 and we can't shoot him down. That makes... I lost count. What's the point of being out here if we can't get some backup? What's the...
Hello. My name's Jen. I'm the chief engineer on this gunship, and I'd like to let the record show that our captain is a total fucking hullhead.
Oh.
I told him again and again that without fixing our regulators, spinning up the engines are going to blow through our coils and we'll go flying off in a completely random direction. Well, here we are. Thinking we'll hit soil in about 30 seconds. This is your chief engineer signing off for what is probably the last time. It's a shame you can't see this middle finger I'm holding up, because I'm doing it as hard as I can.
Oh. Let's, keep your engines maintained, kids, or that'll happen. Ah. Yes. Well. Alright, targeting modules in there. Cantankerous Candid Targeting Module, huh? Alright, there we go. So yeah, we can either give it to Sanjar, or give it to Graham. As expected, we have a moral dilemma on our hands. Huh. Well, anyway. Neither ally MSI or ally the Iconoclasts. Just looking through here. This would probably be a good a place as any to wrap up stream for now. We'll probably go with MSI. I'm just saying, spoilers. But you know, as much as those guys are doing the rebellion thing, you know, MSI is also doing a rebellion thing, and they're rebelling against the board. But also, Max doesn't like those guys, sort of. So, you know. Anyway. Plus, so these guys seem to be like the closest thing we have to the quote-unquote good guys here. So, yeah. Well, maybe. Question mark. They're trying anyway. So yeah. That's it for this stream. I don't know if Chance is here to do the outro thing, but if he was, he'd probably say something like, but anyway, YouTube thank. That's the buy time now. I don't know what that means either, don't